professional that we possibly could. I thought that was like the fun of it, right?
Well, that's okay.
Oh, there you
let's just pretend we're professionals and give it a go.
Well, okay, I can pretend I'm a professional. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Himawari Kotetsu, your Tokusatsu villain Vtuber for the evening. I am an amazing individual who has come in here to enjoy some lovely entertainment with you. Today we're going to be doing some wonderful monologues with the delightful Sonet. I am a voice actor since 2008 and a streamer, and honestly, I've done a lot of things over the years.
Pause, my friend.
And I messed up my own intro there. I had a whole, like, listing there at one point.
Yeah, good. I'll fix it. I'm sure it's a thing on my end. Let me get
post. It's okay.
Nah, it's the usual scuff that always occurs. All right then. So let's
and you're Sonet. You're the voice actor, or you're the theater actor, and I'm the voice actor.
Yeah.
And today we're gonna something.
Today we're gonna goof around a little bit, talk about whatever we feel like with industry stuff or theater and all that, and have you as my guest do some monologues. Okay. And I just gotta get your audio up a little bit in OBS, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
He's hiding my dialogue. He does not want you to know the secrets.
Nah, you're good. You should be good now.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope, I'm not good. Nope.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine.
Nope, everything's awful forever. It's terrible. Life is bad. Life is suffering and pain! So Sonet, Sonet. You said like you're starting streaming, right?
Well, it's my endeavor.
So you're not going to be a V-tweeter anymore.
Oh god, was that what I was doing? Pretty much.
I mean, if you're tweeting and you're not streaming and you're sitting, usually people will consider that to be V-tweeting.
Okay, you're right.
Usually,
hey, Ivan. I will stop.
No. You'll be even worse.
Even worse.
Because that's how we do things here. You do not improve. Never improve. Improvement is for bitches.
We always strive to be as big of whatever kind of mess up we are.
Exactly. That's what I'm fucking talking about. See?
Love it.
You're starting to get this. Let me wait, hold on. Window capture.
I'm learning from the master.
What if I hold on.
Boss.
What if I
if we're redoing introductions, can you do one?
What?
One of my chatters was just using the text-to-speech stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this to actually capture the Twitch window that you got here. Because I can see your lovely model hiding in the corner of my vision like some sort of weird gremlin ready to jump out and attack me. And I'm noticing your eyes are hidden so heavily by your hair that it almost looks like you don't have them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Were your eyes stolen?
Let me leave the lore aside for another video.
Okay.
Right. But this model was made by a good friend of mine, Ruby Graphics. Well, the art itself was done a long time ago.
If I can get
and then I had a friend, A-Dog, who did a remarkable job just somehow turning a PNG into a VTuber model.
Well, I mean, A-Dog is a literal wizard.
He is. It has something to do with his genes. I don't know. All right.
No, that's not it. Listen. I'm trying to get you to actually be here, because right now you're just kind of like a bouncing little icon in the corner. What if I? Because then if I. Don't worry. All right. I'm professional. No, what flip clock? What the fuck do you mean flip clock? What?
Well,
why is there?
The good news is that this whole call is pretty much just only really needs to be audio.
Are you sure?
I mean,
are you sure?
Scuff aside, we have your performance to try and give the audience. Let's not worry too much about whether my logo is on there. I'm Son of Sonet. They can look me up if they feel like it.
Son of Sonet.
Yeah.
Oh. Boss, do you need help?
So.
What if I?
So Himawari Kotetsu.
Oh yeah, that's me. Hi.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes.
We haven't talked in a good while, actually.
No, we haven't. You like abandoned me, and you're just like sitting there in the corner. You're just like, you know that Himawari
I found out I heard
guy.
you're feeling so bad. I just had to give you a call. You know.
Yeah.
But I remember. So last time we worked together was just on a fan project that I organized, and you kind of really stood out with your performance and audio quality and everything.
Well, I mean, to be fair, most people are using what, like $100 Yetis?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. A good number of people. And audio knowledge it's difficult to get because there's so much misinfo on YouTube, etc. when people try to learn. So it gets really difficult.
Does YouTube actually exist?
Does it exist? Do we exist? We do.
Are we all part of some great cosmic coincidence that's just rambling through the endless void?
Nah, don't talk like that. We are no coincidence. We are no accidents.
Oh, okay.
We're all creations of the one almighty orc god.
Maybe you're a creation of an orc god, but me, I'm, you know, I'm a creation of God the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, and, you know,
Amen.
I'm just saying, you can be from some orc. That's fine with you, right?
The world is a vampire.
Where is a vampire? So.
So, for the audience, what's your history with theater again?
My history with theater is getting drug out for musical theater from time to time, doing some minor background vocals, and getting drug about to do a lot of stunt double work for performances, so that other people didn't have to learn how to do things as simple as a damn pratfall.
Yeah, man.
Which is just wonderful when you repeatedly sign up for performances only to get, you know, background.
Did you go at anywhere like, well, like for example, I went to the stage combat workshop. I went to nationals down in Louisiana.
Oh, hell.
To kind of learn stage combat, etc., get some certifications. But did you get any kind of formal training in that?
Formal training? The only formal training I've ever gotten was martial arts training from my old man.
Gotcha. Well, cool.
Yeah, no. Honestly, like a lot of stuff, I did have some minor, like, vocal training, right, in terms of singing and what have you.
Yeah.
A lot of what Mai was doing was mostly just stumble, bumble, and bungle my way through as much as I could, as often as I could. I'm one of those weirdos who, at my peak, I was working 4 different jobs. I was balancing 4 jobs. I was balancing some minor, like, volunteering with theater and whatnot.
Yeah.
Voice acting, and multiple YouTube channels. Which, turns out, kind of a good way to burn out. Did you know that?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I can get pretty crazy.
how long before you burn out?
I've burned out multiple times in my life.
Oh! Well, you should probably stop that. That seems very, very unhealthy. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Sonet. I'm gonna be
Well, we
perfectly
are
honest.
in theater, so as a theater person, we don't really get into this because we're healthy individuals, and
I'm
we usually don't
incredibly
learn
healthy.
healthy habits when we're in it.
Dude, I'm incredibly healthy. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait,
You
I have
are
an idea.
stellar. You're an inspiration to this audience, I'm sure.
There we go. Now your icon is actually on the screen. Where do I put you? Hold on. Wait. Where do I? I'm gonna. Yeah, there you are.
All right.
Yeah. So
Very
now,
cool,
for
very
people at home, what is a monologue?
Well, a monologue is a self-contained portion of what would be dialogue on a manuscript, a screenplay, or any kind of entertainment where a script is required. So we mainly have a character who is talking sufficiently by himself, either to an audience or to another character, and usually a monologue is, well, used in different kinds of auditions, and usually it's a bit more limited and refined with all the things you got to do to narrow it down.
Okay.
But we're kind of we're goofing off. I gave you a little document of a few different monologues that we can go over.
Now,
And I
what
wanted
is a
to give you a go.
script?
What is a script? A script is a collection of words involving scenes, characters, themes, and all added together using grammar and hopefully proper punctuation to construct a narrative for an audience that exists. And it might help if there's a stage or
So
some
when you're saying
manner.
narrative, do you
Yes.
mean like what my television sets up over and over again? Or like, what are we talking here? What is a narrative?
Narrative. Well,
Yeah, a
a
narrative.
narrative is something that's composed of a beginning, middle, and end, much like a human being.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's essentially driven by an idea of some purpose within that allotted space of time that you have, where you're going to try and entertain people. And you got like words that are used, and people say things, and they do things, hopefully. And there's always something
now you
that's
mentioned
kinda
another
wrong.
word during all of this. Stage.
Stage, yes.
Yeah. What is a stage in theater terms?
Indeed. A stage is some kind of platform or space, usually elevated in some way so the audience is more able to see them, but not always. But a stage is some venue, some area of space where actors are performing that narrative, or skit, or whatever vaudeville to entertain the audience. Just where the actors are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, like my audience would be more familiar with a level that has a boss at the end. Now, is there a boss in theater? Like, are you the boss in theater? Like, if I start doing theatrical works, am I gonna have to fight you?
Well, if we did fight, that would be kind of fun.
I mean, it would.
To have a sparring session.
It would.
But oddly enough, like with my view, with VTubers and video games, to me, like VTubers are kind of like they're kind of re-engineering over time. I think.
I thought you were gonna say they're kind of retarded.
Well, something should not be said, but they may still be true. So, to me, VTubers are kind of re-engineering theater a little bit, and they just kind of aren't aware of it.
They're just evolving, but backwards.
Well, maybe. Whenever you play a video game, to me, like some people, the illusion is not there entirely, like with VNs or whatever, so a visual novel, and people are just literally reading it, and they're kind of performing it. So, like, I got friends that will...
Reading. What is this reading? Is it something I can do on Twitter?
Well, see, sometimes you look at an object, and the object means something to you. And then you put a bunch of objects together, and then those two objects mean one thing. And so when you make a symbol, which is like a scratch, not scratching your ass, but like a mark that you make by scratching on a surface, you put those symbols together, and those things become letters, and then the letters become words, and the words become sentences. The sentences become a paragraph.
That's crazy.
And then the paragraphs become essays. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And then all of that is used to convey a narrative.
Well, I'm a fan of Pippa, so I don't know how to read.
Oh, yes, you do.
I mean, I realize it's going to make things hard here. We're going to have like a difficult time going through monologues.
It might be challenging. I might have to point out the specific meaning of every single bit of punctuation.
Speaking of
And
which,
what exactly...
I did have some questions here.
Sure.
So in monologue
This
1,
reading thing
right?
sounds to me a lot of work, boss.
We've got some words here, right? And I wanted to ask what these words mean. Art. What's that one mean?
Which...
Yeah, that's the confusing word with Othello, right?
Yeah. There are these things called contractions, where you use the word "are" and you're going into some other word or whichever, and it's really just like an affect of dialect or accent.
Well, I'm also
time.
noticing another word
in
in here that's it's a funny word that has a lot of meaning to the folks at home.
Sure.
Cuckold.
A cuckold, yeah, that's right. We all know what cucks are, and some would say it's almost a primal fear.
I am a mature and talented individual who understands these things very well.
Yes, of course. Which is why cuckoldry is very serious business. And why it's the subject of this monologue. So to speak. It's not the subject of the monologue proper, but,
So for those who have never seen Othello performed or read anything about it, could you give the folks at home some generalized context for the What is Othello at its core?
Othello is a Shakespeare play. It is not an original work, but at the same time, the content of the play is primarily about a man named Othello, who is a Moor of Italy.
Wait!
He's a
Othello's
black man.
about a guy named Othello?
Oh my God! It's not a board game.
That's insane. I honestly thought it was going to be people like competing in the board game. You know what I mean? Like flipping the black tiles to the white tiles and back and forth.
One day there may be an actual manga about that. Who knows?
I might have.
There's
to write
already
that.
one about mahjong, and
Oh wait, you play
interesting things
mahjong?
go on. What's that?
You play mahjong?
No, I don't.
You should.
You know, one day I'll have to learn.
You could learn how to
But it
play
just
it, and
seems
then you
to-
could teach me. I have no idea how to play.
I will learn just so I can teach
Oh,
you.
thank you. It's like poker.
You're great.
Actually, are you any good at
one.
Texas Hold'em?
Nah, it's been a long time.
You're
It's
probably a
been
lot
years.
better than me. We can play. We
Well,
can play for money if you
what-
want to, but I might lose a lot.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
you up on that offer. Sure, let's do it.
The story of how Sonet does one stream, goes bankrupt.
Yeah, exactly.
So, this is
So,
the story of the man Othello, in Othello, and it's a Shakespeare. Does that
Indeed.
mean it's
it
got
is
a lot of
Shakespeare.
combat
Not
in
a
it,
Shakespeare.
or
It is a Shakespeare.
so who's Shakespeare?
Shakespeare is a gentleman from the great old country of England, back from way, way long ago, many centuries ago.
resist the urge to ask you what England is.
And so Shakespeare is one of the most foundational, one of the most important writers of the English language
Oh,
and of England. And he's one of the most written about people in human history.
didn't they also steal his skull?
His skull was stolen, yeah.
Was it stolen by
Messed
you?
up. No.
Do you have it?
What's that?
Do you have it on your desk?
If I
like right now?
If I had it on my desk, man, it would be really evil. So I think it's more your area.
Well, I mean, if
But-
I had it, I would use it in a performance of Hamlet.
But yeah, you should have his skull be Yorick.
That's what I'm thinking. You have it be Yorick.
It would be good.
It's how he would have wanted to go, really. Presuming he was actually a single
No, it's
person.
not. I believe it may have actually said on the gravestone, "Please do not take my bones,"
Well, yeah.
but they took it anyway.
I mean, because it was funny.
Whoever took it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was hilarious when whoever took it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever has that skull should really return it. Honest.
You know, I wonder how that works. When you rob a grave, okay?
Okay.
You presumably have a family,
Yeah.
or may have descendants.
Yeah.
How do you plan to pass down the things you robbed from graves, including bones?
Well, okay, it's easy. All right, so there's a video, right, that was released during the Xbox One,
Okay.
during like the announcement of that taught you how to trade a PlayStation 3 game. And I think that'll teach you how to make sure that the skull is passed down to your kids. I think it's a very similar process where you just walk up to them and you hand it to them. I mean, that's my guess.
I think you need to leave it in your own will.
Oh yeah, you're just like
you need to say, like, my children, as I am dead, there's this one thing, this one truly valuable thing that I must give to you that I could not give to you before now, because if I gave it to you before now, you would kill me.
Yep. It is.
So here's this skull.
Here is the skull of William
Slightly
Shakespeare. To my eldest son, I leave my 1963 Cadillac Eldorado. And to my youngest daughter, I leave the literal, actual skull of William Shakespeare.
To
That's how
my
you
third
handle it.
wife, I leave the guest bed.
Yeah. It's just like, you kind of like nuzzle it in there between your problems. So now, this Shakespeare guy, he sounds pretty famous. So you're saying he's the foundation of the modern English language, right?
I would say, not foundation, but he's pretty seminal, pretty damn important.
Now, what's that word mean? Because I just heard you say the word semen in that. And that made me laugh.
Seminal, just think essential.
Okay.
Just think, if you talk about famous writers, or you talk about like a good author, you're going to talk about Shakespeare at some point. Indeed.
You said semen.
Indeed. So the funny thing about all this
Yeah.
is that we're kind of always looking back on Shakespeare and never really understanding it properly.
Mm-hmm.
So because he's been the most written about person and all that, and people have had all kinds of opinions, and we've got all kinds of...
Most of them wrong.
Yeah, true. We got a lot of activists in education and things like that, and so they like to paint a lot of portraits to guide students to feel a certain way about them as well.
Wait, are you sure you didn't mean artists when you said that? Because you said activists,
Artists?
and now you're telling me they're painting portraits.
Well, a lot activists like to pretend they're artists.
Ain't that the damn truth? Oh, man.
So but it is fun when looking back at Shakespeare and everything that was written, and like I did some adjustments to the monologues I sent you so that they'd be spelled properly, but I left the punctuation alone.
Okay.
Because funny enough, the punctuation is the thing that gets messed with the most.
Really?
Yeah. So every time one of his works gets reprinted, there's some scholar that thinks a line will read better in a different way, and then they change the punctuation.
Oh, so you're saying like the
like all the
classical localizers, right?
Yeah. This problem is ancient.
Okay.
Like problems with localizers don't require a different language. They can all be in one language. They just require a bunch of people to think they know better than everyone else.
So you're telling me it's not just anime, it's also
Pretty much.
literature in general, and it's
yeah.
affecting every single aspect of day-to-day life in
Yep,
some
pretty
regard
much.
or another. Huh.
There's yeah, and you'll even get it from like respectable people or whichever.
Well, I don't know any of them. I'm evil.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, very evil. The most
so-
evil, actually. And as somebody
Indeed.
pointed in on
Now-
my chat, taping bananas to walls, right? That is art,
Yeah.
though, right? That is art.
No,
Now, is that theater or is that just art?
that is neither theater nor art.
Oh, really?
That is just someone being. That is just money laundering
Wait,
of some sort.
someone would do that? Do you really think someone would just do that?
Well, you know, if they're learning from you, then I think yes.
Someone would just go out there and launder money?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Unfortunately, like a lot of actual businesses, say in in certain actual theaters, will engage in certain practices to get grants or whichever.
All
And
right.
sometimes that will go against certain. That'll just kind of mess with the artistic vision of like the plays that they can do.
Wait,
So
is that like a superpower, by the way? Artistic vision?
I think you're thinking of autistic vision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a superpower. Artistic vision is more like a very mundane way of viewing how to construct a narrative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in this
Everyone's
context,
got a thought process.
the narrative is the story, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The narrative is the journey from point A to point B of Kotetsu wants a sandwich, but the thing between him and the sandwich is a black hole.
I'm sorry. Are you seriously leaking my new light novel?
Yes, the light novel where you're talking about your dating life.
Yeah. No. Seriously, it's kind of horrifying, man. I didn't
Yeah.
expect you would be this, openly willing to share things that we talked about in private, just like right in the middle of the stream.
Well, we were just talking about Mushiko Tensei, and you were saying that it was a very aspirational work.
You can't just call me out like that. You can't just call me out. Why? I bring
so
you on
hello.
here, and I'm like, listen, small
very
autistic
grateful.
child, I shall raise you up and bring you onto my super popular show that has ones of viewers. But don't tell them my secrets, and you immediately go, hey, here's the secret.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I should have expected it. This is why you never work with
all-
actors.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're terrible.
Never.
We're all taught to keep our inner child alive or whatever. And it just
I
means
strangled
we
that
don't grow
bitch
up.
and just shut it in the fucking closet.
You took the Game of Thrones tack.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do with kids, right? That's what you're supposed to do, right?
No, not really.
No?
You're not supposed to.
What?
No.
What do you mean, no? Isn't that
but then
Othello's
again,
solution, though?
No.
No, that was Hamlet's solution,
Othello.
right?
Othello does have one heck of a solution to his problems, but my goodness, it's quite a journey to get there.
You could almost call it an Odyssey. But wait, that's a different artist. Ah!
Yeah. Oh well. But Othello's a soldier.
Okay, he's a soldier.
He's a black man. He's in the military.
Okay.
And he's, actually made a good name for himself in the army and
Okay.
everything. And he's still got some tension with people.
Okay.
Primarily, well, and it's...
Now, was this in the
Like, there are people
70s
that-
or like how long ago was this?
Sure, think of it as like a better dressed version of the 60s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
this
can-
was like
you
the
can think of it
Korean
that.
War then.
Maybe.
I can't keep a
but-
straight fucking. I was doing so good. Fucking hell. Ah!
So,
So yes,
the monologue is not Othello. The play is about Othello, but the monologue is not. The monologue is from the villain of the play.
Oh, okay. Now, so when you say a villain, like, how is he the villain here? Like, I mean, does he do things that are evil? Does he have a mustache? Like, what are we talking about?
Well, funny enough, it's kind of, it would almost seem mundane, but it builds up to a lot of death.
When you say
So, yeah.
mundane, could you use some synonyms for that
I'm
word?
talking about like it's really petty.
Oh shit,
really
just like
petty.
me.
Yeah, though this
Hell yeah.
role is perfect for you.
Oh, nice.
So the thing about Iago here is that, and I left a bit of the dialogue in before the monologue itself as the context, but he's talking to this guy named Rodrigo and another
Wait,
fellow
so they're
I
both
believe is also
Go. There's Othello.
Rodrigo. Yeah,
Iago.
yeah, it's almost like they're Italian.
Rodrigo.
Yeah,
Is this where Disney
Shakespeare
got
is
this
very
plot for
fond of
Aladdin?
Italy. No.
Oh, but that has Iago, and this has Iago. So is this what Iago was doing before he was a parrot?
If only.
Oh.
Aladdin would be very interesting if there was some kind of reference to Othello.
Fucking. Damn it. I'm trying to straight man you here, and it's just not. Damn it.
Sorry. Could you imagine if like there was some parody of Aladdin?
with Othello's Iago?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
shit.
sure. They just introduced like a cuckoldry plot. And so, like, that's what the movie's about.
I can
mean, with
show
modern
you
Disney,
the
that's possible.
world. I already have.
Gilbert Gottfried, rest in peace.
Oh shit!
man.
Did you ever see him on Hollywood Squares where he would just go, "I know this one."
No.
He would do that.
The last thing I saw with him was that interview he did with Norm Macdonald.
Oh shit! Norm Macdonald. Fucking hell, that's another person I haven't thought of in ages.
Yeah.
Man,
Good guy.
he was great. I wonder whatever happened to him. We should look him up.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, he's
I'm sure he's doing well.
Oh, he's a real jerk, isn't he?
Oh, jeez. So,
Not actually though.
Iago is the bad guy here,
Yeah.
who's cuckolding Othello
No.
along with
he's-
Rodriguez.
So the point of his villainy is actually this monologue specifically, what it's talking about.
Oh, okay.
It's establishing that why he's the villain of the play.
Okay.
And it is purely for nothing more than gossip. That
I do
people
like gossip.
that he's so what's that?
I do like gossip. I love gossip.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, gossip's wonderful poison.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
So basically he's a soldier alongside Othello, and other army men are kind of, they're just fucking with him, and they're saying that they insinuate or whatever that Othello was probably banging his wife.
Oh!
And
Oh!
Iago gets paranoid, and he thinks that might actually be possible. So the thing is, he wants to get revenge against Othello because he's paranoid and believes that Othello has cucked him.
Oh.
Effectively.
Well, that would be a really bitch move.
So the revenge that he wants to do is to get some other guy, Rodrigo in this case, to seduce Othello's wife. It's one of the things he's trying to do. But he's trying to ruin Othello's reputation and also to make Othello feel the same way that he feels. And primarily, it's not just the rumor of cuckoldry, but also that Othello didn't respect him enough as a fellow soldier. So Othello was in charge, and was giving a promotion to another soldier, and passed over Iago.
Is it because it was a parrot?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, because I mean, like that would be like a really good read. Because then it's like, well, I mean, if
the
Othello's
reason could have
racist
been
against
racism,
parrots, right?
You know, exactly.
I mean,
you
it's
know,
like
the play is about a black man that is racist against parrots.
Yeah.
That would be one heck of a play.
Fucking, I keep fucking cracking. I'm now imagining sitting down, expecting Othello, and you have Gilbert Godfrey as Iago in a parrot costume.
But it is funny when you think about the way the character is portrayed. So Iago will get portrayed in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And especially because we kind of tend to know Shakespeare characters just from their monologues and not from like the whole play itself. Or
not from the rest of the context.
Right. So you'll look at something like Kenneth Branagh does a performance of Iago, and he's got like his monologues on YouTube, and he plays him. You'll see that very sinister portrayal of him, just in a way that he's good at portraying.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Iago's actually a really sociable guy.
He's just got brainworms.
He's paranoid about something, and he has probably like a certain kind of switch that allows him to just adopt a different personality almost.
Are we talking about the Switch 2 or like the
man,
Switch
no.
Lite? Like which version
that would be
are we
too
talking
expensive.
here?
Like we wouldn't have enough money for production if we had the Switch 2 involved.
Well, you said a different kind of Switch.
I was going to make an analogy to like performers or Vtubers and how they're supposed to be a character when they're performing or whichever, but that usually isn't actually the case. But
wait, they're
but,
not?
yeah, people can turn a switch on, and Iago's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Because he's good with talking to people. He's a sociable guy. He's actually friends with everyone. But then there's just this one thing that happens. Like he has like all the reason to believe that he would be given this position is given to someone else. That's also a guy of noble character. And Iago is furious with Othello, and he needs to, and he kind of needs to get back at Othello.
Okay.
And the thing that is eating at him is the idea that he's been betrayed in more than one, like the betrayal that he feels from Othello is the thing he wants Othello to feel. He wants Othello to feel betrayed by the woman that he loves, because Iago has also been made to feel betrayed in multiple levels.
Yeah. Like when he was passed up by for the promotion for being a parrot.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Iago will never stop being a parrot. So, unfortunately.
I was gonna make a joke that I can't make on stream. I'm evil for more than one reason. It's great. It's fucking great. So,
do you want me to go over anything with punctuation, or do you just kind of
let's
wing
go
it?
over some basic stuff. I mean, if you wanted to, we could do like a quick cold read on some of these things.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I would. Part of me thinks that you'll just ace it on your first go.
You are
but that's not really the
horribly
point.
incorrect. I'm a terrible actor. And I can never relate to the idea of somebody who is a decent sociable person being completely screwed over by somebody else who they considered a friend, and then questioning whether or not they actually screwed him over.
I know, it's a crazy world.
I could never relate to that as a VTuber male who has been stabbed in the back thousands of fucking times in just about 2 years.
Ouch. Well, unfortunately, I'm not your therapist.
No. Please be my therapist, please. Let me trauma dump.
know.
Please.
You have to pay me, let's see, 100 times what I'm making for this stream plus $10. So $10.
Wait, 100 times... Wait, 100 times 0? Hold on a second. I can swing that. I can start a collection from the audience.
Yeah, I think it might be possible. You know.
Yeah, I can start a collection. Yeah, I can try this. Let me see here. It has been so fucking long. I mean, it's my first time ever reading it. I don't know really much about...
you want me to give any build-up or anything like that before
you know what?
you just
You know
give it a
what?
go?
Let's lead us in here. Let's lead us in. Lead me in. Lead me in.
All right, so let's... All right, so Iago, you've been hanging out with your friend here, Rodrigo. Rodrigo's a fool. He's a moron. But you know, people like to hang out with you, and you like to feel important. You like to feel special. And you are working together with Rodrigo, and he'll make a good stooge. He'll be able to do what you want, and you know what? Everything that he does for you is going to come out of his own pocket. You're not going to lose anything out of this.
That does sound like a
why?
really
Because
good
who would
deal.
suspect you? Who would suspect you? You're Iago. You're everyone's friend. Except some people don't know that you really fucking hate them. And you need them to know it at exactly the right time. But, you know, you got all these thoughts you don't share with people. And you gotta let it out a bit. So just so happens, you have like an audience of sorts. Some part of your brain or God or some element of the ether that you're gonna channel all your feelings towards and articulate all the things you're feeling, you know. But like you're out in the alleys right now, or you're in your your own abode actually, where you're conniving and orchestrating a plan, and you send off your henchman to go do something foolish with his money. But now you just need to let these feelings out in a way. It's all pent up because you really fucking hate Othello for what you think he did to you, and you don't even know if he actually did it, but your rage is so intense you don't even care if he did or not. You are in a way, you're chained to that feeling, and you need to do every conceivable thing to make that anger satisfying. But right now, you just gotta communicate how important this is to you. And you got a willing audience that's just gonna listen to you.
Are they hanging out behind the fourth wall?
They are.
Oh, okay.
Just beyond the fourth wall. Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay.
But right now, the first line though.
Yeah.
Thus do I ever make my fool of my purse. Just imagine that you are waving off your henchmen with that wonderful face that you give to everyone that they love to see. Oh, that smile that people always tell you to have. And they compliment you.
Oh, okay.
And you're like, yeah. Yeah, so right now, it's like, that's what you're doing. And then you go into this monologue.
Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For mine own gain knowledge should profane, if I would time expend with such snipe. But for my sport and profit, I hate them all. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets she has done my office. Oh, fucking hell. You're right, that punctuation. You're immediately right.
Sneaks up on you.
It does! Let me try that again. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For I mine own gain knowledge should profane, if I would time expend with such snipe. But for my sport and profit, I hate them more. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets she has done my office. I know not if it be true, but I for mere suspicion in that kind will do, as if for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place, and to plume up my will. Double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time to abuse Othello's ears, that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath a person, and a smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The more is of a free and open nature, that thinks men honest. That would seem to be so. And will tenderly be led by the nose. As asses are. I have it. It is engendered hell and night. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light. Bah! 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 Hey there, buddy! It's me, Danny DeVito!
Now, some things you were saying got a little bit lost with me that I think might have been the quieter sounds, so...
Hold on, I can do it again. Hold on, I have an even better idea on how to deliver it properly.
Okay.
Hold on, I have an even better idea. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse, for I mine own gain knowledge should profane. If I would time expend with such snipe, but for my sport and profit, I hate them more. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets, she had done my office. I know not if it be true, but I, for mere suspicion in the kind, will do as if for surety. He holds me well. The better my purpose works on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place, and to plume up my will in double knavery, eh? How? How? Let's see. After some time to abuse Othello's ears. That he's too familiar with his wife. He hath a person, and a smooth disposed to be suspected. Framed to make the woman false. The mores of a free and open nature. That he thinks man honest. That but seems so. And will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It's engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light. There you go.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Fucking hell.
Hey, you actually did perform better as that character.
Yeah! Because I'm used to doing, like, cartoon dubbing, and I'm also used to doing...
Yeah.
I'm actually used to doing a lot of, work safety videos of all things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the key to acting is... so it's not surprising to me why it might be easier or flow better just playing a random character or going over the top. It's just because acting is primarily about relaxing, ultimately.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got to learn a bunch of lines. We have to integrate a whole lot of thought into character relationships, backstory, the setting, how everything that's imaginary would make us feel if we were there. Or just compare it to something in our lives that would bring that same emotion out of what we're saying. Or like put us in the right context for talking about something. And then we kind of have to integrate that into muscle memory and forget about it because we can't think about that stuff when we're on stage. We just have to know the lines, have to go on the cue, pick it up. And then all of that is just channeled from like our attention to the scene as it's occurring and like like all the work we put in for the month or however long production was into our bodies. And then we get to use that knowledge for all of like 3 days or maybe a few weekends a month, something like that.
Now, I'll be honest, one of the standard solutions that I usually have for reading a script is I will usually go into a pirate voice, right? The thing is, doing a silly voice of almost any kind when you're going through a voice acting script specifically is usually a very easy way to force yourself to be focusing on not what you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
James, the voice actor who played James just died? Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, the voice actor who played James in Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that
shit,
was, that was like yesterday or the day before that?
Hey, I have not been paying attention to most things, but yet...
No, you're good. He's, well, he played, James and Meowth and someone else, but yeah.
So literally everybody but Jesse's dead now.
I guess so.
Wow. It's kind of wild.
Man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, no. I'm not even gonna make a joke out of that. But no, when I'm doing a lot of like my voice acting stuff, what I'll usually do is, because most of the acting I do is much more in Brando's style.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not aware, Marlon Brando would have the lines on cards around the set. with little, like, directions on each of them. He would not memorize a script.
When did he pick up that habit?
I'm not sure how early it was, but it's one of the things that he was best known for, right? Because it's what he did, right? I know for a fact he was doing it during Godfather. I know that he did it during Apocalypse Now, right? But I'm not sure how far back it goes, right?
Man, probably whenever he had, like, his big physical transformation.
Because, like, what he would do with this stuff is when he tried to memorize, right?
Yeah.
He would try to memorize the lines, and it just wouldn't turn out right. So he started on a whim, just doing this, like, we'll post it around, then he can look at it, see it, look away from it, then deliver the line. So he wouldn't be looking at it, but it would be physically in the room with him. And that is such a wild way to go for these things. And that's more like the kind of mental headspace I like to go with that. Where I'll do 1 or 2 little reads here, run through this stuff on the fucking spot. And then during the actual moment of the delivery, I will be look at it ahead of time, look away, look back. Because you never want to be delivering what you're reading.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how well that works, but it's gotten me some work, so it can't be all bad. Oh wait, Jesse's actress is dead too? She died last year. Ow. Shit.
Oh, man.
That must mean there's a job opening for Team Rocket. Because they lost their, like, 3 best talents.
Yeah, Pokemon has to still be going on. There's no way it's not.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't even know if those characters are still part of it.
Well, they have to be, right?
Well, Ash is retired. So the Team Rocket might be as well.
I'm sorry, what now? What do you
Well,
mean?
Ash is no longer the main character of Pokemon, right?
How?
I thought. Yeah.
He's always the main character.
But he grew up. He actually became a Pokemon master, and then they kind of wrote him out of the show.
How? What? When? Where?
This was, I mean, at least a year ago.
What? That's fucking weird, man. Ash was always, like, the guy.
True. Yeah, it's crazy. But,
He's always the guy. They made a new series with a girl. Oh, okay. I was thinking that was going to be like a side type thing. I was still thinking like, because it's always Ash explores new characters. New worlds, new things. Then you have the side characters around him that change.
Right.
So that you have that anchor point so that no matter when you started watching the series or stopped, you always have that consistency.
Yeah, and his Pokemon are always going to like reset levels, basically.
Yeah.
Every time you like start over with the new set.
It's like Dragon Ball. My Hispanic viewers understand that reference.
I think I'll just disagree. But
What do you mean? What do you mean? Isn't that how that works?
I think talking about Dragon Ball would be a fun conversation, but
I mean, Dragon Ball and Pokemon, those are basically the same thing, right? Like, I mean, there's no difference between the two of them. Right?
Nah, I would say probably not.
Yeah, no. There's no difference. They're both Chinese cartoons, right? I mean, like that's what my pa says.
So with Shakespeare, we got this.
Sonet immediately, just like, oh hey, look over here, away from the death of my career.
This is the death of my career. At least we had fun doing it.
At least we had fun killing your career. All right, what do we got? Yes, Shakespeare.
Indeed. So there's a device. This might make things annoying or tedious, but we should try it. All right. So there's this device that we'll sometimes use when we're learning Shakespeare.
Is this the switch?
Whichever. No, it's called a punctuation dance.
Oh.
But basically, we have a pretty specific understanding of how the punctuation affects the way we talk.
Okay.
And that's the reason why whenever you pull up Shakespeare monologue, you should pull up the folio.
The folio.
Because all of the punctuation is consistent.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, why would I have to learn punctuation, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like English teachers really care to teach you.
Yeah, I know, right?
But,
well, actually, I do have something here that you might find interesting on the subject of English teachers.
Sure.
I have the first edition of Mend Your Speech, which is a 1920 educational piece by Funk and Wagnalls of New York.
I'm sorry that I do not know who that is.
Written by Frank H. Visitelli, the managing editor. And it is such a lovely, lovely book that nobody's fucking heard of because it's this little tiny pamphlet, right? And it's something that you would never keep around that teaches you how to properly pronounce the modern English. And it's how I learned English. Yes. Yes.
Let's see.
That one has all the guides I need, right? So, I mean, clearly, 1920s English will teach me how to read Shakespeare, because what? Shakespeare was around in the 70s, right?
You do need surprisingly few books to actually learn English properly.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. I was gonna ask, like, English is your first language, or was it like German or
Third.
Third? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, now you're speaking the best language.
I know.
So that's great. I'm happy for you.
And I actually speak it fairly well because, again, I used a lot of these books, right?
Yeah.
1920s literature is a fantastic way to learn the English language. It's how my grandfather learned English back during the war. That's why you pronounce garage wrong. What's wrong with how I pronounce garage? The carriage goes in the garage.
You know, that would be cool if that worked.
What do you? No. That's literally what the word garage
garage,
means.
Unfortunately, but
it's for the motorized carriage. It is a shortening of carriage house.
You know, with an actual reasoning behind that, I kind of wish we did pronounce it garage, but
like legitimately, it's okay. So there are different variational linguistics on that. I actually do have a full segment. There's a full chapter of this book.
Oh, yeah?
On common mispronunciations. Hold on, let me get you garage.
Is garage
quick.
in there?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
For the Americas, pronounce it as garage. Both A's as in arm and Z's as in azure. The pronunciations garage and garage are currently considered for the illiterate. It even insults me! It insults me! It's great!
World's best language book.
No, that's seriously, the amount of times this book calls you a fucking idiot is great. Like, it does it in such a polite way, but it's the bless your heart.
Yeah, it's funny what kinds of odd advice you'll get from certain textbooks.
Well, then again,
there's like one that's there's one that I have that's about like how to start your own theater business or whatever, and it's like it has a conflict resolution advice section or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like encouraging you to be as passive aggressive as possible.
Oh hell yes. Oh hell yes. I actually have the 1913 American Businessman's Guide to Starting a Successful Business.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the first edition,
and
1913.
Did you start any businesses from after reading this book?
Some of the suggestions they have in there are currently illegal under United States law. Because when I was a very young boy, I had gotten that book. Because my grandfather served in the First World War and the Second. He was German, lovely man. He served as a sort of like letter delivery guy in the First World War, and then actually as logistics corps in the Second. But there are some amazing books that he had from his soul seeking. And that is one of them. And it's got an entire segment on what would eventually be called multi-level marketing. It has a segment on setting up pyramid schemes.
Oh my god.
It's got a lot of stuff that's like, oh, that's gonna get you arrested these days. All right.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Oh,
that's terrible.
You always have to be careful with those older books because they'll have things in them that are just like, oh, this is a great idea. This is edit, and it's like, yeah, it was such a great idea. It's been banned. Oh.
Yeah. You gotta let these old books like exist as a testament to their time, and usually best not to mess around with them too much. A lot of stuff will be apparent to anyone that reads it today and is like, oh yeah, that's kind of messed up. Or
it might not be apparent though to Gen Z. I've seen them kind of go like, oh, guys, I found this old book. It's got such good advice, and it's like that's fraud that you've discovered, son. You figured out how to commit a pyramid scheme, buddy.
I was thinking more along the lines of like books that have old children, not children's, but books you would read in school that have like the archaic swears and things, or whatever, or like Huckleberry.
Hey, let's read out. I was gonna say let's read a monologue from Huck Finn. That's a good way to get rid of the channel.
It would be kind of fun if someone should just like, I don't know, get someone from Gen Z, give them Huckleberry Finn, and like get them to like read for your TikTok vid or whatever the heck you do. And just have him read Huck Finn out loud for the first time, and like
in front of an audience and see what happens.
He's got to read every single word.
Yep.
And he's got to read it with accurate invective.
It would be
as
good.
Well.
Okay. Hey, somebody in my chat messaged that. Wait, Once-y, why'd you delete your comment? Once-y, don't vanish. Ah!
But the
Once he dropped in and then immediately deleted.
The I'll Go to Hell monologue is not a monologue, but the I'll Go to Hell scene is, of course, another seminal moment. To go back to that favorite word of yours.
So, to actually, real quickly here, because somebody brought up that they wished that there were books that started with dumbass, this is how you do this. This is a bit of a long start here, but I want to read just part of the introduction to the book Mend Your Speech, which is aimed at younger individuals to teach them how to speak proper language. Words that are correctly spoken or written are frequently the paving stones of the highway to social advancement and commercial success, but each stone must fit by the side of its neighbor if one is to attain that level which forms the smooth sentence. Even as there are misfits in the paving stone, so there are misfits in words. English spoken and written correctly is a disidertum. I still don't know what that word means, and it doesn't explain what that word means.
A what?
Desideratum. D-E-S-I-D-E-R-A-T-U-M.
No, sorry, spell that again.
D-E-S-I-D-E-R-A-T-U-M. This means I hope you're having a great time. I am having a great time. I'm hanging out with Sonet, who's a cool dude.
Something considered... thanks, man. You too. Something considered necessary or highly desirable, yeah.
The businessman whose speech does not rise above the quality of, I beat him to it. He slipped one over on me. They couldn't deliver the goods, i.e. perform their promises. Who chews the rag about such a business sounding good to him. Who believes that he said a mouthful when he acquiesced with an, I'll say so. Is calculated to jar you, and is one not likely to rise himself. Likewise, the woman of the awfully nice class who adores lobster, wants it the worst way but is not stuck on the place, and would rather go someplace else where the eats are better, may pass for a woman of refinement if she could keep her mouth shut until she learns to say correctly what she has to say. There is also her companion given to the extravagances of speech as well as of dress that are exasperating for their exaggeration, the woman whose least malaise is an agony, to whom every slight mishap is a fearful accident, whose latest groan is simply adorable, and whose favorite of the opposite sex is awfully jolly. These are those who have such an elegant time that one might be forgiven for wishing in all charity that they might die laughing before they attain their ambition to rise in society.
That was a mouthful.
It goes on for... This introduction goes on for 10 pages.
This is reminding me of those Tolkien memes.
It is 10 pages of telling you that you're an absolute abomination who's desecrating the English language.
Tell you what, that approach gets people a lot of followers these days.
Like, that's why I was saying, like, when somebody in chat was just like, I wish a book would call me an idiot, it's like, dude, the first 10 pages of this is a diatribe.
I have to go back because there's an old video of like how to be a voice actor.
Yeah.
And it was written. It was done. It was a series, like 5 videos or whatever. But it was done by the guy who did that VN. That's like Class of '09.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
So yeah. So that was what I knew him from.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, he speaks in a very aggressive, authoritative way, in a very, very confident way in all those videos, and has very strong opinions. Yeah, yeah, and it's very effectively done. So I have to kind of go back and see if I still gel with everything that he said.
You
it's
honestly
like,
should. I mean, like, legitimately.
Well, yeah, actually.
Always go back to the stuff that you learned earliest on, because you might find that your very foundations for your understanding of acting are completely incorrect.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen.
Or your understanding of anything, really.
I mean, that said, it's like, well, yeah, it's kind of like, man, I had one workshop I went to where I think the woman thought that she knew better than Aristotle. Or something. She kind of said something along the lines of, she was starting to critique Aristotle, and I just started to cringe and realized I was wasting my money.
Yeah.
And unfortunately. Because
does she know better than
the
Machiavelli
problem-
as well, or like I mean?
Thankfully, she was restrained enough to not go into too many other people about that had wise words about theater, etc.
I'm just saying, like, because I'm waiting to hear how she was talking about, you know, oh man, that Machiavelli, he had some terrible ideas and never had anything good and didn't know nothing. But you're gonna learn yourself some good education here. I'm waiting for it.
Well.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
There's
Who's talking?
Yeah, well-
Who's up here talking shit about my philosophy, Oshi? So.
Now. So yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Iago here.
Iago.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's a different way to think about. You can walk through it, or you can just kind of do whatever makes you most comfortable.
I need to find out about those sentence structures, because apparently
go
there's
over-
something
let's go
with
over
these
punctuation. So like this is just an easy guide to help people if they try Shakespeare for like the first time or whatever. All right. So it's not going to be perfect because acting is still going to be required.
Wait, you're telling me
But-
acting is an art, not a science?
It kind of involves work and learning, and
This
yeah,
involves
it kind of
work?
is an art.
This involves education.
Yeah,
this involves.
It is amazing that art does kind of involve objective things and actual
I'm
effort.
sorry.
and
I thought that
heart
it
and soul.
was like a business science, like, you know, something you could just like get done and like crank out in like 5 minutes with AI.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, like AI is the future of acting, right?
I have a personal goal where I can convince at least one person to not refer to AI generations as art. They should just be called gens or something like that.
What do you mean? It
because
is
they're
art, right?
generations.
Like,
So they're
it does all the
generations,
art
so I think,
things, doesn't it?
I think whoever makes them also shouldn't be called AI artists. They should just be called geners or something like that.
Well, which generation?
Well, they're the AI generation.
Generation AI? Wait, is that what
who
Generation
cares?
Alpha is short for?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
But yeah. No, the
Whoa, J-Volt, don't use the hard R when you say Jenners. You gotta say Jen-us. You're not one of us.
hey, you know, it'd be something to go down in history as a man who invented a slur.
I'm gonna be honest, I yearn for the idea, for the age of that. You know, actually, this is a good moment here, because while I agree, to some degree, that a lot of the way that people do artificial intelligence generation is not treated as an art and should not be in return treated as such, I do find it interesting here, because I'm somebody who, I will occasionally do music generation, right?
Okay.
But what I do is I will sit there and I have a chord progression in mind, and I will tell the AI, I want this chord progression, I want this style inspired from these areas here, here, and here. I will give it the exact lyrics, and I will generate by 10-second segments. And the question is, how much input as a creator do you have to have on the generation before it is an art? You know what I mean? Because a 2-minute song could take me 15 plus hours. Not of generation, but of tweaking, of adjusting, of telling it and giving it these different like chord progressions, these different little elements there, right?
Well, it'll take you 2 weeks to get the AI to generate it.
The actual generation of the AI itself is usually only like about 20 minutes.
No, I don't know what you mean, but like the planning of instructing it to give you that piece.
Well, you
that
can
want
get it
will take
done
about.
in like a minute, right? But if you actually want decent quality with this stuff, you are tweaking variables, you're adjusting bits, you're feeding the AI's own audio back into itself and adjusting it.
Right, you're organizing your ideas into instructions to give to someone else to create. In this case, not a person, but a bit of software.
Yes.
Is that fair?
I could see that
Yeah.
as certainly a thing here, and I feel like this is a good talk to have on this, you know?
Sure, yeah. So, but the thing is that job is not what entails, say, an artist's work.
Well, if you're
just
still making
handing
creative
it off or
decisions
giving
on
it to
that,
someone else.
would you say that
Oh,
instead
sorry,
of an artist, that would then be a director's position?
It would be closer.
Yeah.
It would be closer to director's position, but I think a producer is also probably more.
Ah,
accurate in a way.
there we go. Now, for the
are
folks
a
at home, what
producer.
is a producer?
Well, you're the guy who kind of looks at what resources you need to buy in order for the thing to actually be constructed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
So-
people who do AI generation would be more AI producers rather than artists.
Yes.
Now, do you think people
That
would
would
be
be
less
more accurate.
offended if they just called themselves that instead? Would we have the same
You know,
issue?
it would be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice if there was that level of deference of saying, "Hey, I'm a producer. I'm an AI producer or
Yeah.
whatever. I make this stuff."
I produce
You
this
know.
because even like with the art stuff, because again, there is a lot of things you have to like be tweaking and adjusting and changing. It is a
Sure.
very, very hands-on experience to get an actually like good generation out of anything, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, you just take a cursory glance at what is generated out there,
Oh yeah.
and it's just a ton of trash and bloat.
Well, and that's because nobody
So-
actually goes through because there is
There's plenty to learn.
positive
get
and
a tool
negative
to work
tagging
properly,
as
yes.
well. And you have different weights that you have to apply to your different tags.
Yeah.
And while it can understand a word, right?
Right.
You have to apply weights to that word, you have to apply training to that word, and you have to apply weights to the training itself. It is really, really complicated to get it done well, and I will tell you right now, firmly here, AI has been around a lot longer than people think, and I can guarantee you haven't noticed it in some of the places it's been used.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have a bit of a mundane understanding of what constitutes an AI program.
Back in 2010, was it 2010 or 2011? I want to say it was 2010 or 2011. I saw a video of myself robbing a convenience store that was generated by a friend of mine that had access to a high-level government render farm.
Really?
Yes. We were able to do this over 15 years ago. There are companies who, as recently as 10 years ago, as recently as about 10 years ago, we're already using artificial intelligence generation to generate textures for games. AAA video games. Generating artificial intelligence textures. For lesser things. Little things you're not really focusing on. What did search image search get shaded topographic map of Cameroon to give me is one of the results for a map of Florida, labeled entirely in Greek alphabet. What the fuck? Yeah, deepfakes have been a thing forever.
Anyway.
There's a lot of
Well,
these
yeah.
things that, again, because like in video game design, there's often times where we'll have hundreds of thousands of textures, right?
Yeah.
And what do? We could pay somebody, but if you're a bigger company and you try to work with people, did you know that EA, for example, if I go to buy for my indie project an asset of a chair, that will run me $20 to use with commercial license, right?
Ugh.
If EA goes to the same person, the same company, for the same chair, do you know how much that chair actually fucking costs? Because this is a real example. One chair,
Dread guessing. I dread guessing.
$20,000. Do you see the issue here and why they would turn to AI?
Oh yeah.
When artists will sit and do that crap,
Yeah.
do you see the issue there? Like,
Yeah.
and of course, so when you make, because an actual petaflop of processing power, petaflop is a billion operations a second, right? The human brain contains 6 petaflops of processing power. Or is it 10? I think it's 6. That used to cost $15 to $20 million per petaflop of processing 10 years ago. Do you know how much a petaflop of processing costs right now if you were to go out and get it?
Oh, nope. No idea.
$10,000.
Sheesh.
And
I'm
that's
gonna
why I'm
start
saying there's a lot of
dying
AI
internally.
that you're going to have just done. There's also people using like AI correction on, like, you know how you have audio engineering for voice acting, right?
Yeah. I use something that is probably one of the best noise removal plugins that you can buy from Waves. They have Clarity VX.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect. It requires some trial and error.
Well,
but effectively, just getting rid of the background noise getting rid of background noise is incredibly important to my line of work. So I definitely need to have that plug-in, or else I couldn't do my job.
But there are now studios who are using AI for those jobs. Like actual proper, like, generative AI systems to not create a voice, right? But to remove something from a recording, to adjust the volume leveling. I know for a fact that like, the L22 microphone, have you ever seen that?
Probably in passing.
So the L22 Sphere microphone is a emulator microphone, right? It emulates other microphones using a combination of hardware and software. So it'll literally reposition itself inside of the actual case to emulate other mics. That is only a $2,000 mic, but it has AI built into it to try and adjust itself, as well as the hardware that the AI uses to adjust the actual standing there, right?
I will refrain from buying this.
I'm like,
but it is interesting as an example.
It's an example of how artificial intelligence is getting out here, and it's getting into more things even when you don't realize it, right?
Well, yeah.
It is fucking everywhere. And I can guarantee you, well, I can't. I can, how do I phrase this without legally landmines? There are individual studios out there who I would not be surprised if they were to this moment utilizing artificial generation for much more than you'd realize, and have been for at least 15 years.
As a bit of a counterpoint, I guess, is more like the advances or the curious prevalence of everything. And it's not specifically to your point, but it's more a reflection of how technology advances within different institutions, specifically. So, like, there are probably certain companies that have had this stuff for a long time, but it doesn't always get to go where you think it's going to go, or where you think it has any right to be. So, good audio equipment, for example. This is a bit deep lore, I guess, behind the mask, but I, like, very briefly was... Yes. I was very briefly a transcriptionist for law enforcement for like a month. Now, when I say that, I was working through a third party. So it was basically contracts work, so working as an independent contractor. And, but I'd have to listen to the recording, like the audio recordings for different things, like, you know, interviews in detention cells, police officers, like the body cam audio.
Yeah.
Effectively for certain stops and things. And just but the 99% of the time, the audio, like, they needed to hire transcriptionists, third party. Like, AI could not fix that.
Yep.
And the actual audio that they got was abysmal. Like, most of the cases.
Yeah, it's kind of wild because, as well, with a lot of that stuff, I know from working security, right?
Yeah.
You would be deranged if you figured out just how much they pay for dog shit.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So, let me give you a wonderful example that was given to me by a work friend.
Go ahead.
They had these little office chairs, right? And those office chairs were $60 on the civilian market. They had to pay $30,000 for those chairs because they had to be certified as having passed testing.
Oh, goodness.
So we have a lot of, like,
testing?
really crap quality stuff that they're paying $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, $80,000, $100,000. Those mics you're probably working with, you'd be thinking, oh, these sound awful. This is like a $10 mic at most, right? They probably paid a few grand for each of those.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Just so you can have somebody stamp a cert on them. And I can guarantee you they're made in the same factory as the $20 version. with the exact same standards.
Yeah.
Some malls there would be a photo booth that shows you what your baby would look like. Was the company contracting with the government? Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes. I had the
So
wonderful
let's-
joy of, you're not contracted with us, you're contracted with someone who's contracted with us, so we won't give you any of your contracting benefits. And I got to find that out after I was injured on the job. Because we'd been told, well, we're contracted with government, and so you'll be protected if anything happens. They wouldn't tell you until something happened, oh no, we're not contracted with you, we're contracted with so-and-so who's contracted with such and such who's contracted with you. So you don't count. They love doing that shit. They fucking love that. I can't ever say that I was contracted by the government, right? Because I wasn't.
No. Right.
Oh.
So.
And that kind of anger gets me
try-
about as angry as Iago is about the fact that he got cucked.
So let's go over punctuation real quick.
Punctuation.
So-
All right.
Yeah.
Teach
So I'm
me.
gonna go
What
over-
is this weird
I'm gonna
dot?
go over what? So you don't have to go fast or anything, but let me go over
What is this weird
how,
dot after Iago? What is that called?
Oh my gosh, it's a period.
Yeah, you said period.
So every time you see a period,
Yeah.
it's a downbeat. It's an end stop.
Okay. All right.
You're not going to talk like a lady during this. So you're going to go a bit lower in pitch if ever you reach a period.
All right.
Okay.
All right. If I ever reach my period, I go down in
Periods
pitch.
tend to bring the mood down. That is the way to think of it.
Okay.
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 All right.
Okay.
So if you have a comma, you're going to go a bit up in pitch. All right.
All right.
So it's going to have that pause, but it's going to go a bit up in pitch. It's just like the idea is a bit lighter. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
When you get a colon, it's going to be like, I know, that's a colon. A colon is preparing you for releasing something. You have an idea that you want to get across. You have some change in your frame of reference. Does that make sense?
All right. All right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you might think of it as like you just turn to the right. Now, you don't have to do it because you're sitting in a chair, presumably, but like if you were walking and you were saying this while you were walking, then you might think of it as like you're turning because your attention is now going in this direction. And that's
Oh yeah. Okay.
that's what a colon does. Okay. If you get a semicolon, then I know it's like part of a colon. All right. You kind of lean into it. It's like it's a mild pause, but it's a lean in, and it's like a build up to a pick up in the rhythm, to hastening a little bit.
Okay.
So it's like
Semicolon is a build.
it's a build up to a bit more force in continuing that next thought. So like the way we look at it is how we generally understand how punctuation worked in Shakespeare's day. So we don't exactly look at it as how we look at it today with, oh, these are two independent clauses, therefore, whatever. Like, we're not going to worry too much about that. All right.
Let me see what my book here says about that. Let's see what my book here says. No, you can carry on. I'm just looking at what my book says.
No, you're good. You're good. And pretty much just kind of, I don't know if there's anything too complicated or anything. But I'm gonna add like one word because I think maybe it just got left out when I was copying and pasting or something. But you say, if I would time expend with such snipe, make it a snipe. So like snipe is a thing.
Snipe. Snipe.
Someone who is a snipe
Severus
is just
Snipe.
Sure, like Severus Snape. Think of him as Snape.
Well, that's
Someone who
why she
disgusts
gave him the name.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. But think of him as like a gross person that you're using for your ends or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like he's beneath you, you know.
Well, like, are we talking
So-
like, am I on a stepladder or like? Because like it seems really
he
dangerous
is-
that I'm like
He is
turning on the
he is of
stepladder.
lesser essence. He's of lesser essence.
Okay.
Yeah. you're like an inferno and he's a candle flame. Or whatever, you know.
So I'm flaming.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Very much.
Okay. Wow, wow. You just call me out like that. I see how it is. Can't believe this.
Hey, you know.
You come onto my stream. You tell me I'm a terrible actor. You bully me. You have sex with my wife. I can't believe this. What the fuck? Oh, shit. I didn't even know I had a wife. Fucking hell, man.
By the nose. Anything that's like by the nose or whatever, you know, that's like, it's all condensed, it's all crammed together. And there are two other things, two other terms I'm just going to throw out. So there's, in poetry, there's a thing called enjambment, and there's a thing called keishura. Or keishura is how the US pronounces it. It might be like seashura in England, but it's something else.
The fact that you just said that I have to think of Benjamin and Kashira.
Not quite, but
I have to think of some like music lady and some music guy. All right.
So enjambment in poetry is when you're reading a line and you just kind of run into the next one. Because a lot of people like to read a line of poetry and then just kind of naturally stop briefly, and then they do the next line.
Yeah.
Enjambment is just you read these two lines of poetry like they're a single sentence.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
The lines are jammed together in their actual performance. That's the thing. So generally, you might find it a good rule of thumb. If there's not punctuation at the end of a line, you should consider this enjambment and just go immediately into the next one.
Oh,
And that is a rule of thumb that might help.
Okay.
However, there's that thing called keishura. The thing that is more pleasant to say than kashira. So keishura is the natural pause of a line. So, despite ourselves, no matter how much we try to get things perfect with punctuation, sometimes the natural pause of a line, of how you're reading it, is just, it exists without a mark. So
And
keishura
despite
just
all my
means that
rage.
sometimes you will have a need to pause the line, or whichever, and you just need to trust yourself.
Okay.
That said, you probably know it's not going to be pausing after every single word, or something. So, like,
I might have been tempted to give it a Shatner read.
hey, you know, the audience would be entertained, I'm
They
sure.
would. And really, like at the end of the day, right? Like with half the stuff I'm doing here, teeing stuff up so you can send it home, right?
Sure.
And also,
Do you want to do this monologue again, or do you want to move on to another one?
I do, because like at the end of the day, a lot of what we're doing here is entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if we get nothing done, the point of a stream is to entertain. I did my first stream in the summer of 2008.
2008, really?
Yeah, shortly after YouTube Live, which was their concert that they did, and they showed that you could actually use, I believe it was QuickTime. If you use command line prompts, you could actually use QuickTime to stream video footage onto the internet. And if you had a website, you could have people watch your videos from the internet in 144p. Yeah.
Nah, man.
With only like
Good old
in
days.
like 5 or 6 minutes delay. It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. 480p used to be just amazing.
Well,
Back
360p
in
was
the
the
day.
standard. 480p was
Yeah.
the big one that they adjusted to, because I remember when they did the whole
Yeah.
like increase to 720 and everyone was just fucking what?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Remember having to shop between the different like composite or component cables?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My camera, my really, really nice camera that my family got me, I have to use good old cables. I've got my composites that I can convert to a capture card that I can then capture this really nice camera with. Still looks better than what I can get with digital. Still looks fucking good.
Bending. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're like having the image like really small, right?
Yeah.
Despite all my rage, at times
There's
I'm
a lot
still but a varmint in prison. So yeah, we can try this again. We can try this again.
Let's do it. Go ahead, man.
Heck yes. Wait, QuickTime worked? I thought it was a virus. My mom got into her PC and I could never get rid of Why? You try to get rid of QuickTime off your mom's computer? What the fuck? Remember? Okay, before we do this, do you remember the audio player like skins they used to have?
No, wait.
Okay.
I may not remember.
So they
what you're
used to
talking
have these skins you could download for your media player, right? And one of them was a Fallout 2 themed skin that was officially released by Black Isle Studios.
Huh.
And you could skin your media player to be a Pip-Boy. And I was so fucking overjoyed with that shit. It was so fucking
Nice.
good.
Cool.
It was so fucking good. Okay.
I never really did that, but...
Okay. Okay. It's a monologue. So the things we have to remember. That'd be fool. That'd be up, not fool. Fool, not fool. Right? Right?
Yeah.
And then my purse? No. So the colon. Sorry, I've got. The colon would be. What would the colon be again? Colon.
Colon is like a turn.
Like a turn. Yeah. Okay.
Or a sidestep, you know? You're looking at something a little bit different. You're reframing your point of view.
Okay. That's my purse. I don't know you. Okay. So what you're saying is, thus do I ever make my fool my purse. So it would be, thus do I ever make my fool my purse, right?
Yeah. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse.
Ah.
You're comparing him to your money purse.
Ah, that's right. You know, actually, it is probably a better idea if I just analyze the actual words here in the understanding. So I'll tell you what I take about this, and you can tell me how I'm wrong, right?
Sure. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Thus do I ever make an idiot into a gain. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. For my own profit, for I my own gained knowledge should profane. So for my own education, I should damage myself if I would expend time with such a snipe.
You're saying that you would demean yourself.
Yeah, demean
for
the
actually being
self
his friend. Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah.
I would become a miserable little pile of secrets, but enough talk have at me. Okay. But for my sport and profit, instead, for my benefit and entertainment.
Right. You talk to him because it's for your amusement and for your money,
Okay.
not because he's your friend.
I hate the Moore. Why does he hate the Moores? Does he hate Michael Moore?
There's a lot of reasons to potentially not have a favorable opinion of Michael Moore.
Yeah, there
he's
really is.
unrelated.
That whole time he invaded England,
I know, it's terrible.
it was awful.
He was a one-man job too.
I know.
Can you believe it? I know. He's just that big of a presence. But
He's really made a big impact on the world.
so the thing with the colon here is that on the one hand, it's like the justification for why you would hang out with someone who's beneath you, who you kind of hate. Why am I hanging out with this guy I hate? Because I hate this guy more.
Ah.
That's kind of the comparison that you're making.
Okay.
Some people, they tend to make that a very dramatic change, sometimes like it's a whole new thought or whatever.
I mean, to me, that
But
kind of just sounds matter of fact, because, like, when I'm reading this stuff, it almost still feels like it's the same friendly guy standing there, and just slowly he stops caring that they're standing there.
Sure.
Like, my initial read through this stuff is literally just, it's you're hanging out with your friends, right? And your friends all Gaston, you know what I mean? Like the Gaston setup where it's like they love him, they adore him. And you're starting out with that sort of like, I'm talking with my friends, I'm hanging out there. And then it's that slow, unable to even consciously recognize as he's bringing out more of that. Like you're talking to your friends, you're explaining. It's I don't really like hanging out with this guy, but
Right.
then falling
Yeah.
apart, falling apart, falling apart.
Yeah.
It is thought abroad that twixt my sheets, she has done my office. Has? Is that how you're pronouncing that?
It just has.
Has. Okay. She has done my office. Thought abroad, like everybody thinks. Between the sheets,
So,
in my bed.
so by abroad, it's literal. By abroad, it's literal. So
Oh.
abroad meaning you're a soldier. You're away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is thought abroad. It is thought abroad, twixt my sheets, she's done my office. Oh!
You've heard this from your fellow soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
That twixt
not
your-
if to be true. I know not if be true, but I, for mere suspicion in that kind, will do as if for surety. So, I don't know if this is real. I'm gonna act like it is. She over here on my office. Yeah, Traub. She over here on my office.
Your office is, of course, your duty as the head of household, which is fucking your wife.
Oh. Shouldn't that
So,
be...
actually, when you see this, normally when it's translated, they just change it to he.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should it be he?
So I think the point is that we can do it as like it's a he instead. I just copied from the folio.
So what's the point then? What's the point? Explain.
I mean, there might be an alternate interpretation of what it means. So it might be that it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets. So in your bed, she's done your office or whatever.
Yeah, in my bed, she's had sex.
Yes.
Because it's my job to have the sex, damn it. Woman!
Right, and it would be, and the point is that she's having sex in your bed when you're not there.
Yeah.
That's just the point.
Yeah, okay.
So it's easier.
So was
it's
this
more
all just
clear.
some ploy for you to come onto my stream and call me a cuck? Is that it?
No.
Is that it? Is that what we're getting at here? That's what? That's
No,
what this whole
that
thing
would be
was?
funny though.
That would be actually... We just wrap the stream and you're like, hey, by the way, all this... I'm calling you a man who enjoys other men fucking his wife. It's like, ah, you bastard!
Well, in this case, the idea is
He
become
doesn't
more
enjoy it,
degenerate
like
over time.
literally. He
Right.
doesn't.
Well, because like this, no one in any Shakespeare play likes being a cuck. I know, being a cuckold is a very serious.
Hey, it turns out being a
Very
cuck
serious
is
thing.
bad, actually.
Yeah, go figure.
It's actually not desirable. Huh.
Right. Exactly.
Weird.
So yeah, just change it to he instead of she. But the point is, it's like she's using your bed for her sexual pleasure as the authority of the house when you're not there. But still,
Do you think she'd really do that?
What's that?
Do you think she'd really do that, though?
Would she really do that?
Yeah.
The
Do you think
character
she
in the
would?
play? No. The character in the play would not.
Oh.
His wife in the actual play would not cheat on him.
Oh.
Most likely.
Most likely.
It is. I mean,
Doesn't that depend on the
because
director?
directors and actors can kind of take these things wherever they want and have fun with it.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the virtues that she displays in the play and the monologues that she has and the way that she's kind of a force to bring her husband to justice, I would say probably not.
Oh, okay.
It's just the point is like the downfall of people because of paranoia and this fear that they have about betrayal. And that's what drives Othello mad and, leads him to commit murder and then to kill himself.
I'm staring at you. You come on the stream
Okay.
of a man who has issues with paranoia and have him read about a character who's got issues with paranoia that destroy him. I'm on
I didn't know you had issues with paranoia, to be honest. I
on to
just
you.
knew that you're evil and then you should play evil characters.
I'm on to you. Now I'm going to ruin your marriage as a response, because that's the reasonable thing that reasonable men do. I see.
And unfortunately, when an unreasonable person is very formidable, then a whole lot of terrible things happen.
Well, I mean, you say terrible. I say justified.
Well, you could take that point of view as the director, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, what about
Stabby
the next
stab.
line?
Okay. He holds me well. He thinks of me in high regard.
Yeah.
The better shall my purpose work on him. He's not going to see it coming.
Right.
He's not going to see it coming.
Right.
Cassio's a proper man.
Cassio is the person who got your promotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's the guy that Othello respects enough to give a job instead of you. Which is actually not to say that Othello hates you, but you hate him because you feel snubbed.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe if Othello had just, like, you know, talked with me.
He could have, you know? He's just too busy fucking his new wife.
Yeah.
He's just really happy, you know?
I mean...
As one gets.
You know, I'm just saying, like, maybe if he'd taken the time out and actually discussed things with me, I wouldn't have had another man fuck his wife. I'm just saying.
You wouldn't be scheming this whole thing?
Yeah, no,
You
if
know,
he had actually just
now?
taken even, like, the tiniest amount of time, right? If he had just, like, thought about literally anyone else other than himself, like me, if he had thought about somebody like me, just anybody else me, you know? I'm just saying.
Yeah. What good are honorable men if they don't cater to your every whim?
Exactly!
Yeah.
What's the point in
What's
anyone being honorable if it's not to make my life better? I'm a reasonable man.
Let's see. So, what you'll notice is the colon.
Yeah.
Between those two thoughts. Yeah. So,
Notice the colon.
indeed.
Well, actually, there's...
Furthermore, there's actually two.
yeah,
So
there's work on him.
The one before the thought, and there's the one after the thought.
Oh, people are doing fireworks. I may have to... I really don't deal well with fireworks.
Hey, if you need to stop,
Yes.
in all seriousness, that's okay.
I think I'll be fine. So the wife cheats while the bro is fighting in the Middle East thing has existed for 500 years. Yes, actually!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Very true, actually.
It's existed for a long time. It'll continue to exist for a long time.
I mean, yeah, cuckoldry is a pretty old fear.
Yeah.
So
I mean, now it's a goal.
it's never going to go away.
I mean, now for some people it's a goal now, right?
I just hope that, you know, I don't really read Chainsaw Man anymore, but I'll see memes, and I just hope that one day I hope I never see one day like the cuckoldry devil or something.
I'm sorry, that's
Because
a
he
thing?
could do that.
That's a thing?
No, I don't think it's a thing. But like, he makes all kinds of weird writing decisions, and I feel like that's not beyond the pale for him.
The cuckoldry devil. That is... As a concept. As a fucking concept. That's like fucking hell, man. Alright. Alright,
Well,
so...
I mean, with the way that manga's written, it would involve the creature having powers that have nothing to do with the thing itself. So
Okay.
you
The
wouldn't have to
dishonest
worry
spouse
about that.
devil! You know, if we ran into the dishonest spouse devil, we'd have a Devilman crybaby.
Hey, maybe so.
Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
That's another anime for any of the folks at home. Any of the gaijin at home who don't understand.
I haven't seen either
My
one,
name is
actually.
Ken-sama, but your waifu, she calls me Dad-sama.
All right, so
So anyway, yes, there's the pair of colons, very uncomfortably close to each other.
right. So anyway, the point is just that the thought is enclosed between them. So
Okay.
your frame of reference, like what you're thinking about, is changing pretty radically.
He's kind of crazy. He's
So
going
it's
crazy.
kind of like, well, the point is that this is the thing that you're angry about, and it kind of just comes up again. You're sort of overflowing in your thoughts. If you were to look at your lines, then you don't have like a period until like line 6.
He's kind of crazy.
He's being driven mad by his by his jealousy and his paranoia.
Bones.
But he's containing it enough and channeling it enough into an active, like cold evil. But
yeah.
so he's not necessarily manic, but this is like an example of what would be a manic change in attention. So like so he's kind of changing his mind all of a sudden to Cassio, another object of his hatred. And then he's going to use that later. But the thing is, it's just like a thought comes into his head. But at the same time, you can play it either way. So it can either be like an emotional thing, or it can be like he's thinking of something He's pondering something. This is a device I can use.
I can use this later.
Yes.
Let me see now.
You
To
can do
get
that.
to his place. Let me see now. To get to it. Let me see now. To get to his place and to plume ip my will. Ip.
To get his place is his position, so his job.
Ah.
Not to his place, but to get his place.
Yeah, let me
Get
see. To
Cassio's
get
job.
to his house.
Right. You're not trying to fuck his wife. You're trying to get his job.
Listen, unlike Othello, I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna fuck anyone's wife.
You're just gonna make everyone think that their wives are getting that they're getting
Exactly. Exactly. I'm doing the proper gentlemanly thing here.
Andy.
I'm really the hero here. I was
So-
scorned. I'm not
You might
even.
feel that way. You might feel that way.
I'm not even like actually engaging anything. I'm just making sure everybody thinks that everybody's doing things. That way I can feel the same as everyone else.
That's right, Iago. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see now. To get his place, and to plume up my will. And to plume up my will in double knavery. I don't like the way it's separated on the line. I get how it's supposed to be, but my mind immediately... This is
you
why
wanna
when I've
pause?
got a physical script in front of me, I'll just start scribbling.
Yeah.
Scribble, scribble, scribble. Do you ever do the double lines and the single lines on those? Where you do like your pause right in?
I try not to write in my scripts anymore. But yeah, I'll mark it.
Why
if I have
not?
to. Because I'll go back to it later on. Maybe I'll want to read a script for fun, and then I'll realize I just wrote everywhere,
Yeah.
and it'll get distracting. But yeah, if I'm going to use it, I'll have to write the notes. Yeah.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Such unprofessionalism from such a skilled actor, director, singer, songwriter, thespian, master magician, king of all VTubing. Dishonorable behavior.
Now that would be quite the list of accolades.
I know. It's a shame
But,
like some of those don't apply.
Yeah, it's a shame that all of them don't apply.
Oh, all of them don't?
Yeah, none. But anyway.
None? Not any of
Well,
them?
I'm not gonna finagle with all of
No.
them. But
None of
we'll
them? Not a one?
see. I don't know.
Not-
I don't
not-
know.
not any of them?
I forgot what the list was.
I mean, you should go. I mean, just make up the list. You know what I mean? Like, you can just take credit for things you don't understand. I mean, that's what I do all the
Sure,
time.
sure.
That's what makes me an evil middle management overlord.
Yeah. Well, you know, taking credit for things that you didn't do.
Well, yeah. Like, I mean, anything we
big
do
glass-
here, I'm gonna take credit for having taught you everything you're telling me.
I appreciate it. I am
no
learning
problem.
from the master.
Yeah, you are learning
know.
from one of the greatest masters of acting in history. Now, who's Othello? Okay. Yeah.
So Othello's the guy that was you think might have had a thing for your wife. He's your
Oh,
boss.
okay.
So he kind of
Yeah.
he's you know taking advantage of you in more ways than one.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of really his, he's punching down, actually, you could say.
Yeah.
He's
of
really,
course
like,
he is,
working from
Iago.
position of authority, and he's punching down, and he's really, like,
You need to get back at Othello,
yeah.
Iago.
Yeah, I need to, like, get back
not
at him
just
for his systematic oppression of those
Right.
beneath him.
Get
He's-
back at Cassio too.
Yeah, they're really evil, and like, now Cassio's more promoted than me, so
Yeah,
you
they
know,
don't
he's also
appreciate
punching
you,
down.
right.
Really? What I'm doing's fine.
Yeah, you're just working your way through this bad situation.
Terrible situation that's not my fault at all. That
Yeah.
definitely really happened.
If they only knew you properly, if they only looked at you properly, they'd see that you're the alpha of the
I
group.
am.
Iago.
I ought to be the prime candidate for every promotion. I mean, really, I should be in charge of the military as a whole. I mean, you know, like, I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, you're like Michael Moore. You're just a one-man army.
I'm a one-man army who's gonna invade England.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You'll squash them all.
Yep. Okay, so let me see now. To get his place. I keep saying get to his place. So that's like, the better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get to his place, and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ears that he is too familiar with his wife. So that is, abuse Othello's ears. The fuck does that one mean?
It means you're lying to him.
Ah.
What you're doing is you're going to tell Othello that the man he hired to do his job is sleeping with Othello's wife.
Oh.
You're going to insinuate that his wife is cheating on him with this guy that he gave the job.
Oh.
So you want to make him feel bad, both about giving the wrong person the job, but also that feel bad for the same thing you think he might be doing to you.
I just read something in my chat. Sonet is many things. A doctor, a lawyer, a senator's son, Brad Pitt's brother, a man on the run. Anything to get the job done.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't realize you're Brad Pitt's brother. You didn't tell me this stuff before we started collab. I would have charged you more for the fee.
It's a terrible secret.
Oh my gosh, did you ever hear about that bullshit?
What?
Where people were actually charging collab fees? They had like fucking
Collab
charts
fees?
where you would pay people to do collabs with them.
No.
Okay, so there were
I
these
didn't hear
people
about
who
this.
thought so fucking highly of themselves that they actually would charge people for the ability to do a collab with them.
Was this was this specifically in VTubing realm?
This was in
or this
VTubing.
in, like everywhere. Oh god.
This was in, like, VTubing is where it kicked off, but there were people outside of VTubing as well who were like, oh yeah, if you want to work with me, I'll only charge you like X amount of money. And it's like,
No,
what
goodness.
the fuck? Like, one person actively
I guess
posted
there's
it,
some precedent.
actually
like-
posted it on their Twitter, and they're just like, yeah, here's my collab fee chart. If you want to do a collab with me. It's like, what?
Terrible.
No!
I guess at least they're honest.
Yeah, but the implication there is there's other people who aren't, who are already doing that because they thought it was normalized enough.
Well, right. The behavior is worse than the person in this case, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Because at least someone who is upfront and saying, hey, I only come onto a collab if I'm getting paid for it. At least they're kind of saying, hey, that I have a price, therefore you can reject it. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unlike the other ones who are just like
So, like,
doing that in quiet and hiding it behind the
Right,
scenes.
we just expect you to give me, I don't know, a $500 super chat or whatever. I don't know.
It's fucking weird though that stuff happens. No,
That's weird.
no, Sonet, it was not paying me to collab with me. No, that was a joke I was making in reference to the scandal of like a year ago or more now. I think it was like I think it was almost 2 years ago now.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Well, I don't remember my own name half the time.
Was it like
Kidding me?
Ninja Sanji or something?
No. These were like people who legitimately should have no place in thinking so highly of themselves. If it was actually a Niji Sanji person, you might think that they have some reason to think that highly of themselves, right?
Well, I would almost suppose, does a corporation have some kind of requirement so that this collab is possible?
Well, I mean, usually you'll have actual, like, intercompany agreements and, like, hey, we won't talk about this, or this will happen, or that'll happen, or the other thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the people that you hire to dress as Spider-Man to birthday. It's like the people you hire to dress up as Spider-Man for your birthday party.
Okay. Well, you know, as long as Elsa is not also in the room, I think we're okay.
I hired one actress to play Elsa and one actor to play Spider-Man, and if anything happens,
No.
that's between me and God.
That was the worst scandal.
Oh, the Elsa Gate shit? Oh, man.
Disgusting.
Fucking hell, I can't... That's still going on, by the way.
Oh no.
They're just hiding it better. It's fucking awful. It's fucking
terrible.
awful.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So you're gonna abuse Othello's ears?
So he's... I'm abusing your ears here in a second. With my horrible, horrible knowledge that he is too familiar with his wife. That what?
And familiar meaning...
Oh, is it a different he
sleeping.
in that case? Ah, yes, Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place and to bloom up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time to abuse Othello's ears that he is too familiar with his wife. It's referring to two
So he
separate
and his
he's.
are two different people.
He and his.
He is Cassio and his is Othello.
Cassio is too familiar with Othello's wife.
Right. You don't have to make that too distinct or anything. That's just what it is.
Well, I mean, I'm going to mentally.
Sure.
And then by the time we get this done, it's going to be the best performance ever, and I'm going to show you that I understood the whole thing from the start, and this was all clearly a performance.
Yeah,
Make things entertaining.
it'll take us 2 hours to get there, and it takes most actors a whole month.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
No
we
worries.
got the time. We got the time. I'm looking at my watch. I got this. Gunther,
good.
mark the time. Thank you. Let me see here. He hath a person, and a smooth disposed to be suspected. So he's smooth enough, and people know him enough that he would be
popular
suspected.
enough with the ladies. He could be accused of this, and it would be believable.
Framed, or is it framed? Is it
Framed.
framed?
It's framed.
Are you sure it's framed? Who have you got on call? Hey, introduce yourself, buddy. That's
Me?
you.
I'm
you.
son of Sonnets. I'm a voice actor, audiobook narrator, and poet, and a Vtuber as well.
Yeah.
So.
See, I know cool people like voice actors.
And sometimes I've done fan projects, and I've had this fellow here do a great performance in one of them. And someone I'd be always happy to work with. So.
Not after this, though. He'll never get in touch ever again after we finish this collab. He's actually
Never.
already DMing me right now, telling me that I'm just ruining everything and I need to like back off on some of the humor. It's really genuinely. I was surprised,
Never,
man. I was surprised. Like he's such a different
you do
person
you.
off stream. It's crazy.
One of the bigger problems I think I have is I don't really know what character to really have when whenever I really start VTubing in earnest. It's like, you should have like a special
You
character
look
voice.
like Link
Like Link. Hey,
from The
cool.
Legend of Zelda,
That sounds good. I
mixed
should just do
with Robin
streams where
Hood.
it's only Hya.
Hya!
I only say Hya.
Yeah.
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 2 hours. People will think that I'm just a tape recorder, but I'm actually a guy that is in front of the microphone.
Did he organize the Pippa story thing? Oh man, what is that? That sounds really cool.
Yeah, there were a few things. Yeah, there were a
Hey,
few things over
have you
my
heard
channel.
of the Pippa story book? I heard that was really cool.
Yeah, I heard about it. There was this cool little collection of road trip stories.
Wait,
that
do you know
that
who
Kotetsu
wrote
was
that?
in.
Because that was really well done.
There were multiple writers. I was the editor.
You
I
were
wrote
the
the poems
editor?
that were in it.
Wow,
Yeah.
it must have been so great to work with such amazing talents, such as... And
Yourself.
of course...
And, Baxter and...
well, I was leaving space so we could edit in the audio later. Son of a...
Oh, sorry.
That's why I was stopping in the middle of the sentence. You're an editor, you should know this!
I should.
It was a gap so we could dub it later!
No, I'm sorry.
I heard the Florida Man voice actor sucked at his job. Oh yeah, no, he was awful. Oh yeah, no, he was awful. He didn't even sound like he was from Florida.
He gave me a lot of takes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Get to ad-libbing, though.
Oh yeah, that's not something you really ever want from your actors.
It depends.
No, you hire them for a
But-
job and you only ever want them to do exactly one take of exactly what you want them to do.
You know, there are some people that have like very different standards about that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's like, what was it? I guess Woody Allen or whatever is an example of a guy who doesn't care if an actor goes off of the wording of the script.
Wait, that's the guy from Toy Story, right? It was him and Buzz
no,
Aldrin,
but-
wasn't it?
Oh man, yeah, that was the best story. The two
Oh,
of
yeah.
them went to the moon. It was great.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Woody got accused of some inappropriate behavior.
That would be such a different Toy Story! Oh no! You have the exact
Wrong
normal
kind of
plot,
toys.
but then Woody's getting accused of impropriety with one of the other toys, and it's like, oh, Woody, what were you
gosh.
doing to those army men? Oh no!
Oh,
Woody, why? Woody, why?
Well, you know, he just, for some reason, felt like having a conversation with one of the kids and talking about petabytes
Yep.
or something.
Yep.
There's a very, very specific definition he wanted to get across.
Yeah, he really just wanted to get that, like, I mean, really, he was a visionary, and people just misunderstood him, I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me! Whole different meaning! Oh no!
Yeah,
You got a friend in me!
terrible. First stream. I'm going to hell.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
helping you
that's
get yourself established.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you're
We're
helping
getting
me
an
build my
understanding for who
resume.
you are as a content creator, and now you are going to be locked in this horrible,
Forever.
horrible sector. This
Yeah,
is your
perfect.
first big stream, and I hope that it has been everything you'd hoped it was going to be, and so much worse.
It's been fun.
Yeah, we're just destroying people's childhood right now.
Yeah. As artists tend to do.
Yeah.
Actors do this all the time.
I'm just
I guess-
saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's his first stream.
So,
No, you don't
let's
recognize him.
see.
No, you don't recognize him. He's not been from anything else. It's his first stream.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Although, let's see. So
Don't think about it.
So he's framed to make women false.
Is there a
and
link
then
to
he
this
starts talking
fella's
about-
channel? Is there a link to your channel? Is there? Does one of those exist?
I presume that a link to my channel does exist.
Does it
somewhere.
exist? Where would it be? Where would people find
in
that?
some place.
Actually, thinking about
My
that.
goodness, I don't know.
Like I don't know. I don't know either.
I'll
Like,
have
do
to
we want to
message
share
you.
that, or do we want to like hide your channel?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll just send it on Discord or whatever.
I like how one of my chatters is like, wait, wasn't he around when you were a box?
What?
Yeah, he was like, didn't?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
When were you a box?
Mukbang. I
You're a
look in your
box.
chat and I just see mukbang ASMR videos when.
That's a curious question.
Yeah, actually,
I don't
that's
think I'll ever do that.
well. Why not? Why not?
If I were to do ASMR, I would want it to be of a specific kind, probably
Okay.
having some ambience, but not involving food
Ambiance?
sounds.
Ambiance? Are you gonna bring in a? You're getting a colonoscopy and the doctor just lost one of his tools. ASMR.
God, the doctor's name is Woody.
Your doctors during your colonoscopy, Woody and Buzz.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I
jeez.
got like my keyboard or whatever. Like, I don't know if that actually comes out through the call or
man.
anything, but yeah,
I can't believe it.
I like to fiddle with.
Did somebody say mukbang? Yeah, no. Son of Sonet's just
my
gonna start
chat
doing
is
his mukbang Let's
fun
Play
question.
channel.
He's asking for Woody ASMR.
Woody ASMR, yeah. We're gonna do Woody
know.
Woody mukbang
think-
ASMR. It's gonna be great. No, once he is a.
I promise not to. I promise not to channel Tom Hanks, or not.
Tom Hanks and Woody Allen in Toy Story 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame they never made a Toy Story 4. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it would have done well.
No, it's not a shame that they didn't make Toy Story 4. It's a wonderful thing that they never made another one.
As
They
I am
knew
a
when to
Korean,
end
I
it.
do appear when I hear my language. It's true. Once he's very good at showing
Mm-hmm.
up. No, we're making jokes about ASMR stuff. You know, actually, one of my buddies, he switched to ASMR and he's become highly successful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Akushi
That's
Audio.
cool.
He actually does ASMR stuff and he's doing really, really well for himself.
Cool.
So I mean,
Awesome. Good
maybe
for
you could become popular as the guy who does the Toy Story themed Arrow ASMR. You know,
I am.
you could do Toy Story ecchi. It'll be great. I'm sure everybody will be on board for it.
I don't think I'll be doing any special kinds of ASMR. You know,
No, Akushi legitimately does.
the
do
ones that
very-
get locked behind paywalls. You know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think I'll be doing any of
Oh
that.
yeah, Akushi does do some fantastic ASMR, by the way. You should check out his channel as well, and check out Sonet,
Cool.
who was linked by Traub in the Twitch chat.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, you can actually
Thanks.
see his perspective right now. As he's actually looking at the script, and I'm just looking at him looking at the script. Can we go back to talking about British cucks? This is making me uncomfortable. Let's go to something much more wholesome.
Sure. So then you're describing Othello.
Oh, hey, somebody's asking what my channel is. Holy shit. I can't believe that. Can you believe that? I'm poaching your viewers already. Oh man.
Yeah, this is Himawari Kotetsu.
Himawari Kotetsu!
Yeah.
Tokusatsu villain Vtuber. We're talking about Othello. Well, we're dancing around talking about Othello,
Pretty much.
but that's like talking about Othello. Okay, so he's like, that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath a person and a smooth disposed to be suspected. Framed to make woman false. Framed to make woman false. What?
Yep.
Is that one supposed to be women or woman? Oh, sorry, I've been corrected. They are technically not English. They're Venetian cucks. My bad.
Yes, that is a good clarification.
I should have linked Yoshi Falls Down a Well ASMR instead. Either of you getting into the horse game? Oh shit! Hey, we got a question to distract us from Othello real quick. Have you been playing the horse game?
No.
You don't like horse game? Listen, dude. As a voice actor, you have to get in the horse game.
It's a gotcha game. I'm not gonna play a gotcha game.
You have to get in the horse game.
Oh man, no.
Nope, you gotta get in. Actually,
I'll think about it.
I've been playing horse game. I already told myself that as soon as the speed up period's done, I'm dropping the game, no matter what.
Yeah.
During speed up period, you can actually earn more resources than you will be able to buy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's actually really, really good right now. But that's because they're trying to get people hooked in now, so it can remove those barriers and get you addicted, right?
Okay.
The best time to play a gacha like this, where it's re-releasing in the West, is that early first couple months to a year, right?
Yeah, just like right away.
And then hard cut yourself off and just you just cut yourself off completely. Because that first year, they're going to have you do things for free, they're going to have you able to get a lot of character growth, you're going to have you actually be able to have fun with the game. I played this game back when it was still in JP, right? Man, it gets bad.
That's good to know.
But it starts really good, right?
Yeah.
The early days are the best period. Like, just legitimately. Fucking fantastic. They've got wonderful story. The anime is actually really good as well. It plays really like a light novel in a good way. You know what I mean?
Okay. That sounds interesting.
The actual gameplay with it, doing the career mode, is a lot of RNG, but it does have a surprising amount of skill. This reminds me of the gag ASMR, your wife falls down the stairs. Which one of us is the wife in this regard? Hold on.
Well, I think that might be Othello's wife.
Oh. Can I push her down the stairs?
I prefer you don't. She's supposed to be smothered.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Look,
flight of stairs.
You can throw her down the stairs after the smothering ASMR, okay?
We have to do the smothering. The corpse goes down the stairs ASMR. Comes after the smothering ASMR. We gotta get the order right here.
Right, exactly. Well, it'll be a trilogy, okay? You're gonna go into the room. There's your wife, okay? You're Othello, okay? So you're a black man, all right? You are married to a beautiful white woman, okay?
Okay.
And other people don't appreciate it, okay? Mainly, like, her dad really dislikes it. And the other people are just envious of you because of how good you are.
Yeah, I'm just so amazing and incredible and great and the best ever, right?
Yeah, amazing. And you hear that she is cheating on you. And
Wait, hold on.
Really love this white woman.
I think the ASMR story plotline isn't going in a correct direction.
That is the only way it should go.
Yeah, no, this is Othello. It's completely different.
As possible. Right. Now, come on. It's that was kind of like the gateway of getting into listening to ASMR in general. It was just like
Othello murdering his wife is the gateway to ASMR? Wow.
No, I mean like finding cursed ASMR is the gateway to actually listening to it.
I thought you were saying Othello murdering his wife is the gateway to ASMR.
No.
Oh, no. Hey, man, listen, all I'm saying really got me wanting to listen to Hot Officer gives you a traffic stop. I'm just saying.
For every, for every 5 cursed, is it okay if I mention other streamers?
Well, yeah.
Sorry. Well, yeah, sorry.
I mean, we're on the stream.
For every, cursed ASMR that Fallen Shadow has done, she has, 1 or 2 that
are really Fallen Shadow! Shandu!
Well, yeah. Good stuff.
Are we certain that Shakespeare intended Othello to be black? The Moors are historically Berbers of the Barbary Coast who are not.
What matters is that there's enough of a distinction.
That's actually a really good point, right?
It is a good question, right? But there would be enough of a visual distinction.
I could see it.
Most likely. At least that's an assumption I'm making, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure though, because again, the Barbary Coast, right? Because Berber, I had to do a lot of research when I was younger into like.
Okay.
Because did you know the Berbers made curry? That's a weird one.
I did not.
There's a Berber curry, and it's weird to me that that's a thing. And that. Yeah, no. The Berbers of the Barbary Coast were the Moors, right? And they had their own like specific culture. It's kind of like how like there are other regions as well. Oh, hey, look at that. Somebody just sent me a link to the Son of Sonet channel. Holy crap. Is that a link? Oh, I can send that as well. The Moor's the fellow who occupied Spain. It's a common surname. Yeah. Our last vice president is literally called Big Moor. Yeah, no. The Moors are not the same. There's different, like, I understand how there's a big confusion there, and especially because, you know, England really, really politically wants that to be the case. You know what I mean?
Right.
They need that politically to be the case. I could see it. I could also see, does it matter? But I could also see, it kind of makes it even more funny.
So it's an interesting question, I guess. If like that's because you do know, if you look at regular Shakespeare companies that do Shakespeare today, they will make racial casting decisions, and they will.
I assume it's kind of like how
alter
Slavs
things.
equals slaves. Yeah. Well, the other thing is, okay, how recently did they make that decision? That's another question as well, right? You know what I mean?
It's been, unfortunately, these things have been going on for a long time. But
Because the thing is, if we look towards the pre-war period in England, if it's still being done then, maybe, right? Like, how far back do we have to go to see this done? Is it actually a thing that's always been done, or is it another case of, well, our modern recordings of this look like X, like with the Mikado, right? Gilbert and Sullivan play from 1860. When was that? 18. Well, the Mikado is set in Japan, right? Japanese hotel. And it's a story about such written by a couple of Brits. Or was they American? I can't remember. Gilbert and Sullivan. Gilbert and Sullivan.
Anyway.
I gotta look this up. I'm gonna be an idiot. Victoria.
All right. So anyway, the
W.S.
point I was
Gilbert, authors. Arthur Sullivan. Yes. Both dead by 1900. Sorry, both dead by 1911. Yes, 1875 is when that one was made. Yeah, the Mikado. But like with the Mikado, some of the early ones versus some of the more recent recordings, and who decides to do which bit, right? It's very interesting to see how people will change these things over time and then just redecide that something has always been a certain way. Like how they've redecided that every single one of the performances of the Mikado should be referencing modern politics, modern social situations, right?
Yeah.
When that's a very, very recent sort of thing, like the 1960s, I want to say, is when they started doing that.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm sorry, I'm kind of starting to blank out a little bit. Yeah, I have no idea how long it's been going on with like racial casting stuff.
You get the thing there, though, right? Because it's not even necessarily about the racial thing itself. It's still one of those where it's a cool thing to think about, in all honesty, right?
For sure.
What presumptions do we make about the way these things are handled and the way these things are done now that would not be correct even 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Right? Because there are some modern performances, like, Queen Anne Boleyn being black?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Black Bart, who was not called that because he was black.
Right.
It's a name.
There's plenty of uses of the word black in English literature that is not talking about literally black. You know, if someone is a black character.
It's black-hearted.
You know,
right?
Yeah, basically.
There's black-hearted. There's a lot of these things, and it's very interesting because again, even from like an analysis point where we're looking here, it does kind of change your perspective on these things to a degree, right? Because people aren't just interchangeable cogs, right?
Right.
it changes some of the elements of the story. It's like how in Harry Potter they're trying to replace Snape with a black actor, and that will make the lynching sequence in Harry Potter a lot of a different meaning.
That's exhausting.
But am I wrong, though?
No, you're not wrong.
That is one change that's like on the surface. You're like, okay, why would it make a difference if Snape is black or white or Mexican or anything else? Because there's a lynching scene.
Bullied? Yeah.
There's a scene where Harry's father tries to lynch Snape. And that's going to have a much different meaning.
I can't, well, it'll have a bit more specific meaning.
Yeah.
Part of me still wonders if there's, I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know what her intention was with making Harry's father a bully.
Well, the idea is that they'd switched roles.
Oh, was it?
The bully became the bullier. Like, as in, the one who was getting bullied became the one who was doing the bullying.
I understand Snape had a fall and everything.
Well, it's also the fact that
evil.
even outside of everything Snape had done, he still loved her.
Well, yeah.
And it's...
Part of me wonders if it's making the point that she should have been with him instead of James or something like that, or if that was not the intention, but...
The intent is to, as far as I'm aware, she could correct me if she somehow sees this at some point.
Yeah, she'll really enjoy this stream, I'm sure.
Actually, if she did, I'd be like, oh, thank you. Thank you for making my younger
years. Compliment.
I say younger years. My sister was more in the age demo for it.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for making things more interesting. Hima doesn't get the bull joke. What? There's a bull joke? There's a bull joke? What?
I don't know.
What? I don't get it.
Anyway.
But legitimately speaking here, with the situation in Harry Potter, I find that the bullying there, the general character progression, is supposed to be don't always judge people by their reputation. Seems like a very basic sort of message. But when we realize that these books were written for kids, right?
Right.
He's Snape! And the name is Severus Snape! There's Sirius Black! These names are very on the nose. A lot of the characters are very, very, very on the nose. Right?
Right. Yeah.
It is aimed at kids. So I think the simpler, maybe not, straightforward answer, but the simpler answer that a kid could pick up on is probably more likely to be correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not to quibble too hard, but I think she started to write for older as she went on.
Oh yeah,
and then that
she was trying
scene
to
basically
age
happened
the book.
later on, so she's writing for adolescents at that point. But
and also she was retconning her own stuff and...
True, yeah.
Man.
Basically.
Hey, I was waiting in line with my dad and my sister.
Yeah?
When, which one was it where Snape does the thing? Snape does the thing.
Half-Blood Prince?
Half-Blood Prince, yeah. And there was a guy in the back of a truck on a megaphone going, Snape! On the pre-orders on that stuff. And my dad knocked him out of the fucking truck and beat him unconscious.
I don't believe you.
I do, because we had to have Dad in jail. Over fucking night.
I'm sorry.
He did not get away with it! But it's so my dad used to do a bit of drinking, and he used to, he's very defensive about all of us, right? And with the reaction my sister had, Dad kind of started seeing red. Because the guy's doing a slow roll, right?
Okay. Yeah. I see.
I mean, you reckon that's a specific enough instance to actually dox you? Those guys were doing that kind of thing all over the country, because the ending of the book got leaked early.
It was really bizarre, but yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah, it was literally, and this was just one case. I'm fairly certain that there were other cases of people doing the actual assaulting those guys who were doing that, because it was guys who were just, they thought it was funny, right?
Yeah.
Bully the fuck out of people, spoil a major plot twist.
Something. Right.
Mad Eye Moody? Nah. There were multiple drunk dads beating. No, it's not. That was actually a common enough thing that I remember reading about a few times in the paper of similar things happening.
Yeah.
In my dad's case, it wasn't even necessarily the fact that he hit the guy, it's that he knocked the guy out of the fucking truck, right? And we wound up getting that sorted, no charges filed, just nice.
I think it's the description of knocked out of the fucking truck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the physics of that, but that is
Well, no,
I'm a question
he was
for
in the
that is one
he was in the
punch.
bed.
I see. Oh, I see.
He's in the bed of the truck with the megaphone. So
Gotcha,
all
gotcha.
Dad has to do is kind of stick his arm off to the side to knock him out.
Sorry, for some reason I thought
Not
he
in the
was
driver's seat.
driving. It would be something.
I just fucking realized where you're thinking there. No, he did not go up, grab, like slam through the door, Terminator style. You're coming with me. Grab him out and start beating him. No, it was a dumbass.
That would have been more impressive.
It was a dumbass standing in the back of a pickup.
Yeah. I got you.
Oh, so
Cool.
So anyway, back to Othello.
Indeed.
Grand Theft Auto mission. Yeah, beat up the guy who's ruining your kids.
So the point is to close on that question of whether the Moors were of different skin color or complexion. That's sort of a point that's used with the casting directors, etc., and the theaters at large, like to make that point about race. But the point that's more deep is like when you leave it alone, this is a very human story that people are susceptible to.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have, so it's humanizing in a way, like for the purposes of that theater, when they want to convey that this is something that anyone can experience, or
I think it'd be
the
funny
tragedy
if
of him going mad.
I think it'd be funny
Go ahead,
if
what?
you made Othello Irish instead.
Hey, some theater company might be brave enough to do it.
I'm just saying. We make Othello
But,
Irish.
Oddly enough, that would cause more scandal than like the alternative,
What if,
But anyway.
hear me out, we move this to the 1920s, and you make Othello Irish, and you add gunfights.
You could.
Like what they did with Seventh Samurai, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they did that remake as a Western, and then they did the remake as or was it Seventh Samurai? One of the samurai shows. They did it. They remade it as a Western, and the Western got remade as a 1920s thing with the bald guy. The bald guy in the 90s. What was his name? Was it Bruce Willis?
Might have been.
Was it Bruce Willis? Well, not Magnificent Seven. I know it wasn't Magnificent Seven. It's the one where guy rides into town. The two different crime groups are fighting. He works for both crime groups to pit them against each other, makes a ton of money, and then burns the entire fucking town down. That was originally a samurai film. Then it was a Western. Then somebody remade it, set in Prohibition era, starring Bruce Willis, I think it was.
Huh. Okay.
Or one of the bald actors. Wait, let's get Bruce Willis to play Othello. There we go.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. Let's get him in here.
Especially now.
Current Bruce Willis right now.
Poor guy.
Oh, no. Can we get Arnold Schwarzenegger in as well? Can we get both of those, like, acting
could.
off each other?
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Iago.
Wait, no. Hey, I'm gonna make a joke. This may be too far. Have Arnold as Othello.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Dan DeVito as Snipe. As Snape? Wait, we're adding Snipe. We're adding Snape into this. Hold on. Where did Snape get in here? Hold on.
All right.
Avada Kedavra. I'm not going to let you hurt your wife. So that's part of my monologue, right?
Sure. You can channel your Alan Rickman if you want.
Yes. Let me see here. The
Although
Moor
I
is of
think
a free and open nature.
Yeah. That thinks men honest.
Thinks men honest. So that is all one thought, right? The Moor is of a
They're
free
different beats.
and
They're
open
different beats in
nature
the same thought.
that thinks men honest, and that but seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's literally like, he thinks men are honest, even if they only seem to be honest.
He's saying that Othello's naive.
Yes.
Yeah. And that he'll be easy to fool.
Wait, I thought he was in the army, not the navy.
They were effectively in some division of military.
Yeah, but you said he was navy. I thought he was
did I?
army. Yeah, you said he was naive.
I
That means he's in the navy, right?
Ah, you got me. No. But anyway.
Oh, come on. I'm setting you up for so many good jokes here, and you just keep letting them fall on the ground.
I'm not great at that.
I'm teeing them up. I'm like, here's a softball.
You're teeing them up perfectly.
Here's a softball.
Okay.
Here's a softball.
I'm sorry. I'll learn it. I'll get it.
Someday you'll be half
practice
as
my
good as
swing.
the humblest man on earth. I'm the most humble, the most charming.
And Iago, you are dehumanizing him a little bit as well.
Yeah.
In this comparison you're making.
Yeah. He's not a person, he's a Moor.
Right.
Methinks man honest. That but seem to be so. And will tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I haft. That's a contraction of have it, right?
Yep.
I haft. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to world's light. And now that we've gotten through the first one... What?
Nah. Now do it all at once.
Oh, do all of it at once? Do all of it at once?
All at once, without any more distractions.
Do I have to?
Do you want me to do it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
Then we can move on to the next one.
No, you try this once so I can see how a master does this. This is the legendary voice actor. He is the greatest actor in the entire industry. This man can do no wrong.
He's quite the hype man.
You're gonna love this, chat. And if you don't, we're gonna banish him to the Shadow Realm.
All right, cool.
No pressure.
So I'll prelude it a little bit. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For I mine own gained knowledge should profane if I would time expend with such a snipe, but for my sport and profit. I hate the Moor, and it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets she has done my office. I know not it to be true, but I, for mere suspicion in that kind, will do as if for surety. He owes me well, the better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath a person and a smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The Moor is of a free and open nature that thinks men honest, but that but seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're going to Brazil.
Ah, shame. That's okay. I'll be with my people.
Go to Brazil!
No.
No!
Suffer now.
You're going to a Brazilian Wendy's. I vote Detroit. That's an even worse fate than Brazil. At least there are nice parts of Brazil.
Maybe one day they will remake the movie Brazil, and I'll get to be a supernumerary in it.
Could you imagine they remake the movie Brazil, but they call it Detroit?
Oh, God. You know there's an idea there.
There is an idea! Dude, you could do a lot of swaps as well. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah! We just call it Detroit. Become human.
Are there any plays or any movies about going to Brazil specifically?
We do have a Brazilian. There are no Wendy's in Brazil, but we have Popeyes and KFC. Well, then we need to build a Wendy's in Brazil.
Wait, there's a Popeyes and KFC? This is perfect for Othello.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Now you're getting the vibe.
Yeah.
Good lord, I hate that game. What, Detroit Become Human? Oh, because we can't have nice things. Wait, do you guys at least have a decent Popeyes there, or? Sup, Soucho? Souchy? I'm doing Fucking wrench. Do you legitimately want that gone? Because I can get rid of that wrench for you, man. Like, I can actually just get rid of that for you. Like, if it's actually an issue...
Yeah, just get rid of it. Get rid of it. He wants it again, you can ask for it again.
If he wants it, if you want it gone, like, I can... Because, like, I like leaving it on there because it's a good joke. No, our friendship is over. No! I'll take the wrench if you need someone to take it. Just, like, just pass the wrench over to J-Volts instead.
All right.
Okay, let me try reading this thing. All right, we're only like, what, 3 hours in? 5 hours in?
We're 2.5.
2.5! I can't believe we're already 4 hours in. 6 hours already. It's crazy that we've been doing an 8-hour stream, man.
Might be a good time to wrap up soon.
No.
I can go.
You're stuck
I can
here.
keep going if you want to keep going.
You're stuck here. You don't get to leave. You came on here asking for a collab. You're gonna get the best damn collab of your life!
Its value is measured in minutes.
Literally.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm gonna remove him as a moderator. There we go. Soucho, you have been freed.
Congratulations, Soucho.
You have been freed. Master has presented Soucho with clothes! Soucho is free! Souchu. Sachu. Sachi. Okay, let me do my ultra super cool. Yeah. Are you ready?
Ready?
Let me put on my theater voice.
Give it your best, Gilbert.
Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For I mine own gain knowledge should profane if I were to spend time with such a snipe. But for my sport and profit, I hate them more. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets she has done my office. I know not if it be true, but I for mere suspicion in that kind will do as if for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place, and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ears that he is too familiar with his wife, he hath a person, and a smooth disposed to be suspected. Framed to make the woman false. The more is of a free and open nature, that he thinks men honest that but seem to be so. Will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have it! It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light. There you go.
Good job, man. Very cool.
Why is he so excited? He's got a good idea! He's got himself a good idea!
That's nice. You did a good job.
This bastard took my wrench. Alright, fuck. You complain once, you're getting back on the moderator stat. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Have your wrench back, you piece of shit! Fuck you! You're stuck with it again!
This is why you don't complain when you get the wrench.
Never complain!
How are you going to loosen those bolts now?
Yeah. Well, now he gets the wrench back.
Oh, okay.
Now he's gonna loosen the bolts. He's gonna be stuck. And you know what? Just because fuck you, I'm also adding Clanker back to moderator. I'm spiting both of you. You're both getting spited! You're spitting.
Nice.
Yeah, see, it works.
All right, man.
We did it.
Fun.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We had,
Okay. How was that, Mr. like ultra expert?
It was cool. It was a specific direction for the character. It was a pretty clear one. And
what was that
it's
direction? What was that direction?
It's in the vein of what I've heard before, right? So it's a very dastardly portrayal, a very cunning.
Because it was easier.
And, yeah, you did what came more naturally to you. You were just being yourself.
Keep your wrench out of my cogs, you fiend. Chat is just blowing up with people panicking. I love it.
It's okay. It's just a wrench. It's not a euphemism.
Are you one of those assholes who has a picture of a fucking pipe over his, like, fireplace that says, "This is just a pipe"?
What?
Have you never seen that?
No.
It's a Sigmund Freud poster.
Okay.
So the original saying is
like
sometimes a
the
pipe is
cigar
just a pipe,
cigar.
or a cigar is just a cigar, yeah. And it's just a It's a painting of a pipe on a blue background, and it's really fucking expensive, and it just says, "This is just a pipe."
Gotcha. I don't usually think of Sigmund Freud as a positive example, so
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? You don't like him?
That has to do with
You hate
his
Heritage.
trip. He kind of basically did his research into Europe and discovered a lot of child abuse, and then kind of formulated his primary opinions off of making an excuse for it.
Oh.
So like the basis for the idea that boys want to have sex with their mother is
I see.
he became
I see.
aware that childish abuse. He became aware of child abuse and such, and he just made an excuse for it. That's my understanding of the situation. So it's like
his mind couldn't
theories
handle
are-
it, so he decided to be very clever.
that is my feeling on it. Oh yeah.
Well, by the way, I've realized that you had 3 of these monologues, and we've gotten through one of them.
you
It's time to get through the second one. Because you gave me 3
Nah, don't
monologues.
worry
We
about
have to do all 3. You're not allowed to
Nah,
leave
we
here
don't.
until we do all 3.
Yeah, we can go. It's okay.
Nope. You're stuck here.
It was
Nope.
a good chat.
No,
It was a good chat.
you stay here. I realize you're highly disappointed and you hate my acting.
Not disappointed at all, man.
I understand
You did a
that
good job.
you have been sleeping with my wife. I understand it, and I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I'm just going to have you smothered in your sleep. Yes.
Well, I would end up as...
I like how I just
I'd
see
end up
that's a
as talented.
charitable interpretation.
You know, when last time I saw Othello, though, it was a very unique interpretation of it,
Oh.
and it was not very flattering, in my opinion.
Okay.
But Iago was completely different. He was more of a portrayal of a redneck character.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
What's that?
Hold on, I got an idea.
Okay.
I got an idea.
What's that?
Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For I might own gain knowledge should profane, if I would time spend with such a snipe. For my sport and profit, I hate the more. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets, she has done my office. I know not if be true, but I, for mere suspicion in that kind, will do as if for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place, and to plume up my will, in double knavery. How? Well, how? Let's see. After some time to abuse Othello's ears that he's too familiar with his wife. He hath a person, and a smooth disposed to be suspected. Framed to make woman false. The Moor is of a free and open nature, that thinks men honest, that but even seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It's engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to world's light. Hima, please don't, seriously, please don't! Please don't! It's okay. It's terrible. That's the point.
Yeah.
The point is that it's bad. If I actually wanted to do a proper Southern accent, there's much better ones to go with. That's more like the King of the Hill Southern accent.
Yeah.
You ever see that one of those guys over there? You know what I'm talking about right there?
Boomhauer.
Yeah. Hima, please don't. Seriously.
I always try, just if I have to do an accent, hopefully I have enough time to research it, and I always pull up the dialect archive.
Oh yeah, no. There are far
Good
better
re-
ways
good
to do an
research.
actual Southern accent.
Yeah.
More refined. Honestly,
But it was
and
fun.
legitimately speaking, a lot of people tend to go for very specific fictionalization versions of the Southern United States.
Definitely.
It's always the same handful, and there's better ones. You know what I mean? There's better ones.
Oh man, just go into New Orleans. There are a lot of different,
Nolans.
New Orleans, Creole kind of accents, etc.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest, that southern accent is probably about up there in terms of offensive with the chimney sweep.
Chimney sweep like Mary Poppins, or
Hi there, Governor. How's it going there?
that they use for like Tracer and whatnot, that comedy accent.
Yeah.
Where it's not even like quite right for the Cockney. It's not quite Cockney.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's not quite like anything really.
I am somewhat guilty of
Well, I mean, most
putting
people.
on bad accents for minor characters if
Well,
I
mean,
know they're not going to appear
It's
again.
what you do, like legitimately when it's like just a moment there. But I
Yeah,
do think
if
it is
there is
worth taking a moment to recognize that, my goodness, some people have been bullied into the fucking ground. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. People like Javelts, who I just bullied by doing a terrible southern accent. I feel
Sorry, man.
good about
It'll be
myself.
okay.
I
He's
feel
evil,
good.
you know? It comes with the territory.
It does. If I find some way to hurt you, I will. I will. Like I hurt Sonet.
And it's not evil out of love either.
No, it's evil out of love. Well, it is evil out of love.
It's
love for the
pure...
game.
Oh, okay.
Love
I was
the
gonna
game.
say that's a tepid evil. You gotta be evil out of the pure, unadulterated malice of it. You know?
I am evil out of the love for being evil. Please, sir,
Okay.
I want some more. This is a totally realistic British accent.
You throw wreaths at all of the little children asking for money.
Please, sir. Please, may I have some money? I just want a little bit of money. Nothing much. Just a little bit.
Also, I can't believe that you hate me so much that you want to leave. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Let's work through this. Let's do some therapy here right on the side. Sit right there on that couch over there. Come on. All right.
We can keep working on monologues, or we can talk about anything else you want.
Well, I mean, we are hanging out right now. We've been doing a lot of distract back and forth here.
Yeah, pretty much majority of it, but it's okay.
Now, I've got to
Probably
ask.
wait. I'm sorry. That probably sounded like passive aggressive. I'm sorry. No, you're good.
If you're gonna be aggressive, aggressive.
Exactly.
Not passive aggressive.
Exactly.
I need you to like look me in the eyes and go, dude, shut the
That would-
fuck up. I hate you.
That would require me having eyes.
Where are
To
your
look
eyes,
into
by the way?
yours.
Where are your eyes?
It's a secret.
Could you let me in on it?
No,
Just like tell
Sorry.
me.
I can't, man.
Just like tell me.
Should ask your wife.
Wow.
All right.
That's just wow.
I'm sorry.
I mean, like, seriously? Thus do
If
I
you're
ever
gonna
make my
learn
fool
one
my
secret,
purse.
you may
know
as
what I
well learn the
mean?
other.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's other ones here, right? So now there's this monologue 2, which is
Yeah.
Richard III.
Yeah.
Now,
this is the
what
very
is that?
first
What
one.
is that?
Richard III
Yeah, what's that?
is an example of a history.
Is it
So-
the sequel to Richard II and Richard I?
He is kind of a sequel,
Okay.
but not of Richard II, which
Oh.
is kind of funny.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
But he's the third, so doesn't the third usually come after the second? Or was the second his
That is-
son?
That is a funny thing.
Okay.
If you I kind of wish I had like the list of publication date as well. So because like none of the histories were done in order, but of course they are accounting for like an actual lineage of people.
Oh.
And people did name themselves with respect to like
Now-
who came before them.
Do you know our
So
mythic
Richard-
history, King Arthur's and Sir Caradox? Do you answer how to Crossix have a pretty taste for paradox? Quote Neely Jigs, all the crimes of Heliogabalus, and Collix can you floor peculiarities parabolus?
I lost all of that. I'm sorry.
Do you not know Modern Major General?
I've only heard it like in passing.
Do you not know?
Like parodies of it, you know, unfortunately. So I am uncultured in that way. I apologize.
Let me just get you the full one here. Just a quick readout. I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and quantifies historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations both simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news with many chief facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Are you still following along?
Yes.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and immaculate. In short, matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. I know a mythic history, King Arthur's and paradox. I answer hard acrostics. I have a pretty taste of a paradox. According to elegiacs, the crimes of Heliogabalus and colics, I can flow peculiarities, parabolas. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerard Dozens Zophanies. I know the croaking course of the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I come a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for, and whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense pinafore. You still follow me, right? You
Yeah.
understand, like, what I'm trying to get across here, right?
Yes.
Good. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform and tell you every detail of Galactic's uniform. In short, matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon raveling, when I can tell a sight a chestpot rifle from a javelin, when such affairs of sorties and surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I know what progress have been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I have a smattering of elemental strategy. I forget what comes next. What's the next lyrics on there?
Don't know, man.
You don't know.
No, sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I got it. You'll say a better major general is never strategy. For my military knowledge on plucking adventure has still only been brought down to the beginning of the century, yet still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. Yeah. That's the
cool,
thing. That's the thing. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, no. Actually, it's one of the, like, they don't really use it in the modern interpretations of it, right? But there's a
Right.
segment which is, I know our mythic history, King Arthur's and Sacaradox. And you made me think of that when you're talking about your history, right? I answer hard acrostics. I've a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics, I can floor peculiarities, parabolas. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerard Dow's and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for, and whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense pinafore. That paragraph right there that they cut through most of the modern renditions explains that he's a fucking liar.
Oh, then they shouldn't have cut it.
Yes.
That's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Good
so
job.
the actual original one of that, like, that's because, again, you can't hum a fugue. It's not possible, right? Karaticus's uniform was a loincloth. These are all things that sound impressive. They're difficult to say fast, and he overwhelms you, right? Write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform. That's not hard. Tell you every detail of Karaticus's uniform. He's repeatedly just saying, I know these basic, simple things. Aren't you impressed? Because I'm saying that I know them quickly.
Yeah.
But everybody removes that. Everybody.
He's a lot of YouTubers.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like me. And how I convinced you that I know how to do acting. By doing acting.
Well, you didn't need to talk fast to convince me you could act.
No, I can't act. We saw that earlier. I can't even do a monologue.
Ah, come on.
No.
You're Mr. Fantastic. You can stretch 5 minutes into 2.5 hours.
But yeah, I mean, like, legitimately, it's kind of wild, isn't it? How many times we'll edit things? Because, like, in that case, it's because it's hard to pronounce, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to pronounce a lot of those words. They sound really difficult, but the whole point is anybody who actually knows the topics he's talking about will recognize in a heartbeat, oh, that's nothing. Huh. Okay. Because there's also the fact that they swapped out the chestbutt rifle for a Mauser rifle, which the idea was supposed to be that even when the song was new, it was an outdated weapon, right? The idea is that a lot of this stuff he's legitimately just probably grabbing from some old book, throwing together, and he's saying, I am the model of a modern major general because none of us know what the fuck we're doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, I have to ask you a question, Mr. Actor,
Oh, no.
Mr. Theatrician.
Sure. What's that?
Have you ever done musical theater?
I'm not great at singing. So what I've done of musical theater is very, very middling, very brief. And
You're saying you're
if
mid.
yeah, and singing, yeah, definitely.
Well, I made
I would
everything,
play.
so I'm
I
better
would play
than
in the chorus. I would play in the I would sing in the ensemble.
Yeah.
And mostly like my favorite role involved with doing something musical was actually for an opera performance, and I was a supernumerary, so I didn't actually have to sing.
Oh, shit.
So like I need to learn how to sing, and that's partly why I'm practicing with music and piano, etc. right now.
I have to ask, before you even say, I need to learn how to sing, have you learned how to breathe?
Yes, I have. Although I think that
Have
was sort
you?
of natural, so I don't think I was ever really instructed.
No.
But sometimes you forget
That's
how
not
to
an
breathe.
insult. That's not a, like... I'm specifically talking, have you learned how to properly breathe? Natural breathing is not proper breathing. Because before you learn how to
sorry,
sing,
define.
you have to learn how to breathe.
Yes.
So have you learned how to breathe?
Let's assume no. What? How would
Okay,
you instruct me? How would you
So
teach me how to
it's
breathe right now?
legitimately like you push out your entire stomach, push it out and down, and then you slowly rise it up and in as you're singing.
Yeah.
And you
Okay,
have to
yeah.
make sure that you're pushing your entire like shoulders into it as well. It's a full body breathe.
Yeah.
And one of the easiest
Yeah,
ways to figure
you-
out how to do
you
that
use
stuff
your whole
is
torso.
laying down. Yeah. So you do know how.
Yeah.
Okay. That you could have just said.
But you wouldn't have explained it then.
Oh.
For the audience.
You mean like I did with most of the stuff? Oh shit. Wait, it's like we're clever or something.
Well, we're at least half clever.
At least, like a third.
Yeah, I think so.
Like.
I think between the two of us, we are 2/3 clever.
Yeah, I think honestly, both of us put together, we are at least 1/3 clever.
That is good.
No, we're at least a third
I'm
clever.
okay with that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it is interesting actually because actually discussions about the breath do come in whenever people ask about how to become a voice actor or something like that, and you do kind of have to remind people like where to put their voice or whichever, and try not to focus too much attention on the throat, and use your diaphragm and have good posture, etc. like that. It does always come up. It is actually kind of. It sounds weird to rethink how you breathe or how it's really just about how you hold tension in your body while you're performing.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
just
one of
learning
the
to let
classic
go.
examples that we used to be given was, okay, lock your shoulders in an up position and try to read this. Now let your shoulders be in a down position and read the
Yeah.
exact same thing. Now try locking them up and letting them down as you're reading it.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the best ways that you can just go, hey, cool. This is what we do, right?
Definitely.
It's really
I'm
quite
gonna-
lovely to be able to do these sort of things because you're able to
Yeah.
figure out, oh, huh, makes sense. Rather than being told something.
Yeah.
Are
Definitely.
you sure we didn't do a collab before?
Pretty sure. This is the first one. This is my first live stream.
Are
Although
you sure
I mean,
about that?
I did hire you, so I guess that technically is a collab, right?
That
So-
counts.
Or wait,
counts.
is
That
it still
counts.
hiring if
That counts. It
I think I offered
counts.
to pay, but you wouldn't accept.
Yeah, I literally did not offer. I literally did not accept your offer of payment. I was actually like legitimately just, don't you dare
mean-
fucking pay me.
I mean, I paid people for other collabs just because I insisted on it. But that was just kind of part of it. It's like,
You're not allowed to pay me.
all right. I promise. I will.
I will
not-
bite your throat out.
I will not pay you for something that you did over a year ago,
Exactly.
and that you already declined payment for.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take off in a few minutes. Just
He hates me that much. You
Because
see this? You
I'll-
see this chat? He's taking off.
I
He's
will
using it as an
either-
excuse to run away.
I will either need to get sleep to edit tomorrow, or I will need to edit at least one chapter. I have
Can't
about
believe this. I can't believe
four
Mister,
I need to
I
take
can
care of.
keep going for like ages. It's fine. Reveals
If
his
you,
true
if you want to
fucking
keep going,
colors.
then keep going.
Reveals
I
his
just wanted to check
true colors. He hated me the whole time, just like Iago hated Othello. Because Because I have more personality than him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you were fucking my wife.
What? What? I wouldn't do that, dude. We're like bros. Dude, I would never do that.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, I would never have sex with your wife. Not even if you ask me.
I would never ask you.
Good. Because I would say no.
I'm glad I know.
It's good that you wouldn't ask me because I would say no. Because I'm a good friend. And friends don't fuck friends' wives.
That's exactly right.
I would not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh, God. What is the chart? There's like...
Honest him!
There is some...
Yeah?
What was it? There was some survey of 2,000 women or whatever. And I think it was like... It was funny because it was basically like a propaganda thing.
Yeah.
But to look more intense or whatever. But there's like... What was it? Was it like 50% have a backup plan in mind? And then it keeps breaking down even more. It's like then a third of that 50% like knows who it is. And, like another third of that 50% like has the backup plan that is a friend of the man they're with. And then it's like another fifth of that or whatever have actually talked with that other guy.
That is wild.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. But it's like, but at the same time, it's like very small sample sizes just make for amusing sound bites.
Oh, hey, I have to ask you a quick question here. Since you're a voice actor, can you do an impression of your favorite president? Since you're a voice actor, that means you do impressions, right?
Not necessarily, but...
But I've been told that you have to do impressions to be an actor. Like, that's how that works.
It's a very specific skill. It's a very specific
skill.
No,
all voice actors just do impressions and read what's on a piece of paper, right?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily choose... This would not be my favorite president.
The one you do the best.
Well, my favorite president is long dead.
The one you do the best.
Don't usually do it. I can try.
Can't believe this.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Well, now you gotta do the saxophone.
I tell you, he definitely did have sexual relations with that woman. All right, I am 110% certain that he did. All right, we have the files to prove it. Okay, but we won't share them right now. I'm sorry. You know,
we're not gonna share them.
Going on.
We're not gonna share them. They're not getting shared this week. They're not getting shared next week. The files never existed. I'm very happy those files did not exist.
I don't know how I would imitate Obama. It would just involve a lot of stuttering.
If okey doke, if we fall.
Yeah.
Dude, A Tale of Two Cities, but you're doing all the voices as Trump? Hold on! Hold on, that'd be fucking good! Dude!
We'll have to put it, we'll have to put it in the workshop.
Dude, we gotta publish that audiobook. We have to publish that audiobook, A Tale of Two Trumps, and it's just Tale of Two Cities, but you're narrating it in a fucking Trump impression the entire time.
Oh, God. We would die of embarrassment after that.
I wouldn't. Listen, you think I have shame. You presume I have shame, good sir!
Ah, you're right. I assumed your humanity. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, let me pull off my helmet here on stream. Hold on. Let me just... What's that? What's the helmet? Hold on.
All right.
I have elf ears. I'm not a human anyway.
That's right.
Well, actually, I guess on your stream, because I forgot we didn't get the shared thing set up. That's what we were trying to set earlier. Damn it!
This is what happens when it's your first time.
I was doing all kinds of like gimmicks and whatnot with like how my model was doing things.
Unfortunately, none of that came across on my end.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's all good.
We gotta hurry up and doing that project before the term ends, or he can start. No. He's getting like 5 more terms.
Yeah. I mean,
5 more
FDR
terms.
could do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened before. He would not be the first president to have more than 2 terms.
Oh, man. Well, FDR is a whole other conversation.
What, you don't like FDR? You're not a fan?
No, but I was thinking more specifically of his relationship to theater.
Oh.
Because
did you?
we only have nonprofit theater as a thing. It only exists because of the New Deal.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's kind of the beginning of like modern theater's connection with the government and
I
propaganda.
can blame FDR for theater kids.
Yes.
I never knew I could hate a man
You kind
even
of could.
more than Maximum. I actually met someone who thought FDR was a good president once. They exist? Hold on! You gotta put that person in a museum!
A lot of people actually kind of think that he was.
Wrong.
I know they're wrong, but it's I think more common than you'd think.
Hima, he's
People thought he
literally
was a good
you.
president.
In what fucking way am I FDR? In what fucking way am I FDR? Dude was like 85.
Are you in a wheelchair?
Shut up. Shut up.
Do you have a cousin for a wife?
Why do you have to call me out like this? Why? Why? Why?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, dude. There have been so many fucking terrible, terrible presidents. Did you know Kennedy admitted to rigging his election?
Kennedy?
John F. Kennedy. He had admitted to rigging his election shortly after getting into office.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, no. There's
don't
multiple
believe it,
like
but-
interviews and whatnot where he's just fucking admitting it openly and bragging about it. And his campaign manager talked about how they rigged the election.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
They bragged about it. He bragged about stealing the fucking election. And it's like, people wonder why I sit there and go, you know, maybe the CIA isn't always bad. After all, they did kill Kennedy.
Terrible.
I know, it's a mind-blowing revelation to everybody.
Indeed, indeed.
So, you're starting your
Alright.
new career. Now, I have to ask you the basic VTuber questions now that you've decided to be a VTuber. Before you go, before you wrap for the night,
All right. What's that?
where do you see yourself in a year? Come on, this is like a job interview. We're interviewing to, like, have you be a
I'm
VTuber.
terrible at job interviews, to be honest.
Mr. Sonet, would you please sit over there? We need to have a few questions about you, whether you'd be a good fit for VTubing as a whole. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully, I'll just still be able to be myself and have fun and actually make things of substance. Hopefully.
All right.
I mean, and if they are just casual times and they aren't the most tailored experiences,
Yeah.
then hopefully they can at least be enjoyable or.
Now,
I don't know if they'll be meaningful, but my hope is to make meaningful things.
now,
So hopefully it can just be fun and if nothing
if
else.
we hire you, the pay will be 0 to start with, and you can eventually
Yeah, sure.
keep your money that you make from ad revenue, a percentage,
exposure.
of course, right? So if we hire you on board as a VTuber talent, what kind of
What we need to do-
what do you bring to the table as an asset with our company?
What we need to do is you need to offer me a very specific amount of low pay that is tied directly to how much gas money I will spend to get to the location.
Oh, okay.
And then we will have your standard fare.
Okay. No, legitimately, like as a VTuber, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to your channel that other sources would not have?
Honestly, I think it's, well, and again, I'm just going to downplay myself a little bit.
Don't. This is a job interview. You won't get the job if you do. Play yourself.
Yeah, the thing is, I just don't like doing that.
No. You're in the
I don't
interview.
like lying.
Don't make me force you to do this interview right. I will drag you kicking and screaming through this interview so we can get some sound bites that'll make people sub to your channel.
Ah, gosh.
Now.
Hello, my name is Sano Sana, and I am a voice actor, an audiobook narrator, and a poet. So I would love to perform for you. I would love to play many different characters, to have wonderful, colorful readings of all kinds of zany genres. And perhaps we could have some musical pieces, some kind of orchestration, some kind of visual novel playthrough. Wouldn't that be great? We can have talks with all kinds of crazy, zany, silly people, like Himawari Kotetsu over here. This nice little gentleman over here. And you know, sometimes we get to explore all of their different knowledge, their unique points of view about storytelling.
So
myself, as someone who loves to write, who loves to work and all that, who loves to perform, I get to put on silly voices while I do it.
So now, are you gonna be Iron Mouse then?
No, only she can be Iron Mouse.
Okay. Are you gonna be like
I
Are you gonna be like
don't actually. I've never seen her content.
Tungsten Finch?
I don't know who that is.
That's literally just a knockoff of Iron Mouse that he just made up. Like Tungsten Finch.
Oh, okay.
Iron Mouse.
Oh, okay.
Copper Rat.
That was neat.
Copper Rat.
That was neat.
Tungsten Finch. You know.
Platinum Platypus.
Platinum Platypus.
Howdy, the Platinum Platypus!
That'd be good. Nice.
So you're just gonna play
Also, thanks to my chat for your compliments.
So you're gonna play ecchi games, right? You're gonna play Eroge? Ecchi? Is that what you're
I feel like
to the
that.
table?
I feel like there's like a conversation that could be had about that.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't realize I was having a conversation with a politician here. I thought I was hanging out with my buddy Sonet.
No, I wouldn't do eroge games because it would be unhealthy for myself and for the viewers.
Listen, well, what about well, would you be willing to like read fan fictions on your channel? Because I hear that
is a possibility.
I hear that's popular with the kids.
I mean, it is a possibility.
Yeah.
It's something I can think about. I might run into the reason why not to immediately.
Oh,
but-
what's that reason? What's that reason, actually?
Well, it just might be that it's something insane, or it might be that it's very filthy. You know?
Oh, well, isn't
And
that like half the fun?
Or it might just be something that if I read it online, I would just lose my channel. You know, I gotta pay attention to terms of service a little bit.
Also, J-Volts, I know what Perry the Platypus is because I'm disabled and I'm stuck on the fucking internet. That's why. I know that fucking show. I know a lot of stuff that I haven't watched. I know a lot of stuff because I'm stuck on the internet. So what you're saying is, you're afraid that you'll have a skill issue and you won't be able to handle. You won't be able to handle it. Is that what I'm getting at here?
I mean, I have to be completely honest. If people wanted to hear me read sex scenes, I've already done a couple of audiobooks with that. So.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, are you afraid?
Sorry. Afraid of what? Of VTubing? Or of eroge games?
I don't know. Fucking, are you afraid of the scary games? Oh, also,
No.
I was told to send you this. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
I didn't read it. I just got DM'd it, and I sent it to you. Don't know why.
Okay.
But my job is done now.
Your job is done. I see it.
Yes. Yes, you've now seen it.
Do you need me to read this?
I mean, like one of my members of one of my moderators has just gone, please, please, please. I don't know. You can just do that off the fly, right? Like you can just read a text for the first time ever and just like act it perfectly, right?
Do you vouch for your moderator?
I don't know. I haven't read. Let me double check to make sure he didn't like send a troll post. Hold on. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Hold on. What the fuck is this? PC died of ligma. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What have I been sent? What did I send you? What is this?
You have a lot of faith in your moderator.
I did. I didn't even read it. I didn't even read it first. I'm just like, I trust you. And it's like, my trust was misplaced. Dude, it was a well-calculated risk, but I'm bad at math. Oh.
It's all right, man.
You know what you could do if you wanted
It's
to
a common
like,
problem in the VTuber scene.
You know what you could do, actually?
What?
So
What's that?
the horse game is popular right now, right?
It is.
Instead of playing it, you could just do some like audio readings of the different scenes and whatnot.
It might be fun.
Like instead of actually playing it, just like have the art up on screen and whatnot and just like read through that stuff. Treat it like an actual like book. Like an audiobook or some shit.
Yeah, maybe. Might be fun.
Yeah.
I appreciate the idea.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Hell
look
yeah.
into it.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
So now you have
I'm
to
gonna
go. You have to get some sleep. Block me.
You're
Fill
probably
out.
gonna go on for
Google
a
Doc-y.
good while, aren't you? Well, you gotta go. You gotta finish the game you were working on, right?
The game I was working on.
What level did you get on with Ace? Was Ace Combat?
Oh,
right?
Ace Combat 5. No, I'm gonna do more of that like next week. You kidding me?
You gotcha.
I took like a 2-hour break to do some. You know, I might be able to finish. I might be able to. Well, thanks for inviting me along.
Hey, thanks for working with me. Being willing to help means a lot. Nah, man.
Who is
You have
that?
The rest of your night.
This is Sonet. This is Sonet. Sonet's
yeah.
cool, dude. I tried
name
to send a link
Son of
to
Sonet,
your
but
channel,
I
and
just go by
instead
Sonet.
I sent a copy paste of that fucking wall of text by mistake. And I'm glad I deleted it instantly. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna send the links to people. There we go. That's a Jelly X Seki Gemma fanfic I cooked up at 3 a.m. to spite Felix for writing bad smut. What the fuck? Felix, the weird guy?
Oh goodness.
The weird guy from Fate Grand
Well-
Order?
I commend you for your dedication.
I commend you for your dedication. Oh wait, you weren't talking to me.
To you as well.
No, it's okay. I understand. He hated my reading so much that he sends me a DM and he's just like, listen, we can't do the other ones. Can we just cut this? Can we just, dude, you're so fucking bad at this. He's just like,
You did a great job.
No.
We can
He's-
do it again sometime.
He's lying right now. He's
And we can
literally
get the,
DMing me
other
how much he
monologues done
hates it.
then, or we can try something more, well, more planned, where hopefully we can get both our models on the same.
Okay, that
Same
part
thing.
I can agree with. Having both of our models
I
on
will-
the actual same screen would be
I will
nice.
message you an hour before, and like I would in an actual production.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll get that right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
we'll
about
take
that.
like an hour in advance. It'll be good. Sonnet, dude, do you often do readings on your channel? My chat want to know if you
If
often
you
do
go to
readings.
my channel, there's a bunch of poetry readings of poems that I've written, and of course you can listen to the fan projects that I've done, and of course I narrate all of those. I wrote some of them, I edited all of the stories, and I basically just perform as well as I can with that. I did a video recently where I just read the poems from the fan magazine, just because I'm a fan of.
Oh,
Space
fucking
Connect.
hell. I'm so pissed off I didn't get to keep that.
Did you not get the download for it?
No, I got handed a physical copy of it, and somebody else
Oh, yeah?
snagged it when I set it down.
Ah, gosh.
And it's like, ah!
That's terrible. Terrible.
Or do you really not?
And,
No, this is his
and
first
there's a bunch
stream.
of-
He was on here. I got to steal his
Yeah, I don't have a formal
streaming
debut or anything.
first time. I got to steal his first time
and-
streaming, and I got to make it the best stream ever.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
You're
man.
really impressed with me. We got to talk about cucks for like 2 hours. I guess there's no actual
channel-
cucking going on in
You
Othello,
got to
but
channel all of your rage,
yeah, all that rage at having
all of that experience.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
That experience. I'm just so sad that you've decided to pick that monologue. You know I'm allergic to Shakespearean. I'm going to be breaking out in
If we stayed on
hives.
topic, we would have had you as performing as other different villains as well,
Okay.
not just the one. That's
To
afraid
be
to
fair,
struggle. Yeah,
to be fair, it was a really good time.
it was.
Also, I
Next
did
time
kind of
we'll
want to
have you
stall for
do,
3 hours
Winter's
because when you're
Tale.
doing streaming, right? General bit of advice for you.
Oh, yeah.
You're over
What?
on YouTube. Try to make your streams no shorter than 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3
Okay.
hours is about the ideal time if you're doing a minimal stream. That's also why I've been doing some stalling on here and doing a little bit of extra stalling, right? So we could definitively
Oh,
try to
okay.
hit as close to that 3 hour mark as possible. Because guess what? I've been using this entire thing to partially help teach you how to be a better streamer.
Well, hopefully I'm a good student.
Well, hey,
I will,
even if you're
I will
not,
reflect back on this session that we had.
I
and
genuinely
try to learn as
hope
much
that
as
what
I
we're
can.
doing here can get across as an actual, like, in the field sort of like, hey, here you go. I don't like doing the kayfabe shit that much, right? So I'm just coming out and telling you, hey,
Yeah.
here's some things here. Here's some things to understand with this. When we're doing these sort of things, don't make your topic the king of the stream, right? The tangent is what people come for, not the actual stream itself, right?
Oh, that'll be a hard.
It's the journey in and out that you weave behind it, so you're still getting your main thing, right? But you're making the fun tangents, right?
Yeah.
The fun shift, the fun
just-
move. Do you
it's
plan on
just
doing a lot
lot-
of readings when you start streaming regularly? By the way, Sonic.
Oh,
dude.
second.
Sonic! Yeah, Sonic! Son of Sonic! Is that your alt? Is that your alt? Son of Sonic?
No, gosh. I have no alt accounts.
He totally does. He totally does.
No way.
He totally does.
Anyway,
But no, do you have any plans to do like reading streams when you start streaming regularly?
I think so, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll probably have to get onto Project Gutenberg and pull up some things. I'm not certain of what necessarily I would read, because it might be something a bit dry or boring, or it might be something involving like philosophy or whatever the heck. But it might just be something like Under Milkwood
Oh, hell yeah.
by Dylan Thomas, because that is rich in language, and I just love it.
Well, hey, again, thank you so much for tuning in, for joining in, rather. I'm so used to saying tuning in. That's one of my, like, outro bits. Thank you so much for joining in, Sonic.
It's been a pleasure
Thanks
being
to the
with
folks
you
at home.
and working with you.
Yeah,
Have a
hey,
good night,
it was
man.
a lot of fun. And I hope, if
you, man.
nothing else, you will learn a valuable lesson to never trust me ever again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah!
I've learned a lot. Thank you. Farewell.
Farewell, nerd! I'm gonna hang up here and then shout at people. Slurs! Slurs. Otsu slurs! Hey. Alright, that was fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sonet's a really cool dude. We worked together on a few projects there. Hope you had some fun times today. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Till day fluffles away, till day. Till day fluffles away, till day. It's true. It's true. Yeah, hey. So I'm gonna read you guys over elsewhere. I'm gonna try and stream at a reasonable time tomorrow. Let's see, who is live? Everybody's alive. Literally everybody's live right now. Holy shit! Everybody's live right now. There's so many fucking people live. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There's too many people live. Holy shit. There are too many people live, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Go Twitchy. Dude, I could, but she's doing Star Citizen, and you know I don't like supporting Star Citizen. You know I don't like supporting Star Citizen. Hold on. A 3D model debut? What the fuck do you mean? Nyana Banana is doing a 3D model debut, but she's graduating. What? Hold on, what? Hold on. I also need to check out Remelia Nefis' channel to see when she's going live on that. Remelia Nefis. Remy, ooh yeah. Remy, ooh yeah. That's 3 p.m. All right, I gotta make sure I watch that. I gotta make sure I watch that. Overwatch is so good they made 3 of them. I love Mecha Break, I love Mecha Break, I love Mecha Break, I love Mecha Break. So we have Pippa doing an unarchived Mecha Break stream. We have the boys doing Ready or Not. We have... Wait, I can raid into Doki Bird? So Doki Bird doesn't have raids turned off. Amelia Scarlet. Peeba is live. You know what? I have wanted to raid Peeba for a while. We're raiding Peeba. Alright, chat. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me, chat. We are raiding Peeba. Beep 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 beep. Fuck it. Sure, you know what? I'm gonna raid both you guys over to Pippa. Why the fuck not? Oh wait. Damn. Hold on. I don't want to raid you guys over to Pippa because I think... Jay, are you still banned on our Twitter or on our Twitch or no? Because I don't want to raid people somewhere where people can't participate. I don't want to be an asshole like that. I don't want to be an asshole like that. Sneku's doing Far Cry. You know what? Nah. Alright, you know what? We'll still do a raid. Fuck it. We'll still do a raid. Let's see. 1 viewer, 2 viewer, 3 viewer, 4 viewer. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little buttercup, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little buttercup, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little buttercup. Alright, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. And I want you guys to know that whatever happens, whatever you have to do to try, live, thrive, and survive, we all need a little bit of joy. So let's go!